since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Hello. Welcome back. Happy Friday, guys. We did it. Another week in the books. I am eager to get this bird in the sky because I am eager to redeem myself from last night's landing gear potentially damaging landing at a rate of 500 feet per minute. It has kept me up all night. I just couldn't wait to redeem myself. So here we go. If we can beat 500 tonight, we'll call that a win. Guys, I think I looked back at my last three landings. I'm like, hey, I used to butter the Scott says smash. By the way, welcome Scott, welcome Gary. It looks like we have Mr. Raff in the house in the 738, and we got Scott over here, and we got the friendly VATSIM controller online from Salt Lake City Center, so that's going to be fun. So I was looking, I was like, guys, I used to get butter with the PMDG 7.3. What changed? I haven't changed any of my setup. The only thing that has changed the last three streams has been the introduction of the flight controls cam. So I think what I've been unconsciously doing is I've been unconsciously conscious about the flight control. I'm like, am I making nice inputs? Like, is it looking good? You know, how is it? I think that's what it is, because it's not like I was like, it was on the like front of my mind, because I was focusing on landing. So I was always like, why am I landing so hard these days? Like, what's happened the last 3 streams? So I think this is what it is. I went back and reviewed my handwork, just like, you know, just watching some film, trying to improve. And I went like 50, 30. I went like this. Like, of course it's gonna smash. Simple. I used to do proper flares. I don't know what happened. I think I was just getting too caught up, like, with like being self-conscious about you guys seeing this. So now that I figured that out, I think that was the culprit, because I did a few practice landings last night and everything was good to go. I had only one firm one out of like 8, 9 landings, 10 landings. So let's see if it goes better today. I just wanted to debrief that right off the bat with you guys. So we'll turn that off for now. And now that I know what the culprit is, I'm just going to focus and I'm going to pretend like that camera's not there. And we're going to do good. So let's get in there. Let's just get right into it. We are on VATSIM. We'll go over here, cockpit. And okay, let's get it started, guys. Let's go to San Diego. And I'm excited to check out the LatinVFR scenery, guys. The LatinVFR scenery that I just picked up for KSAN. That's going to be nice. For sure, for sure. Let's go over here. Get the ground power going and connected. So PMDG, FS actions, ground services, ground power. Connect that. There it is. Alright, let's get the flows going. We're going to get the ground power on the bus. And nav lights are on. We're good over here for now. Fuel pumps are off. Everything's good. We'll go emergency lights and chimes. And we'll go window heat, hydraulic, electrical hydraulic pumps. Cruising altitude is supposed to be 380, but we'll see what VATSIM gives us. I'll have to remember to change that. And landing altitude down in San Diego tonight. Let's see, where's my charts? $17 feet. So we'll just keep it 0. Alright. Good. Let's come up here and do our alignment. Now, do we have an ATIS? We don't. Salt Lake City Center is 120.275. Just before that, let's get a METAR in chat. So we'll go METAR. Just want the altimeter first. KW, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Come on, Nightbot. Good. So as of 22:56, so 15 minutes ago, winds are out of the east but calm. 3019 on the altimeter.
Go ahead, we're to page 2113.
3019.
Yeah, thanks, Gus. To Unicon, and thanks for the good service that we're doing. 112.
So 3019 is gonna be set once, twice, and 3 times. All right. And let's go over here. We'll go FMC. Where's all the stuff? Where's my nav database and everything? Oh, there it is. January to February 23rd is the Iraq cycle current. We're good. And we'll come here. We'll go Kilo, Juliet, Alpha Charlie. And we'll come over here, grab the left GPS, and we'll select it and put it right there. origin KJAC, runway will wait, destination KSAN, and I believe we're doing the RNAV 27, the spicy approach. Alaska 3475 this evening. All right. Let's get our clearance. So we're supposed to go on 120.275. Alright, I'm hoping I'm on the correct frequency or my settings are correct because I don't hear anything. Audio check, check. Okay, let's change that for a second. Check. Okay. And let's get our clearance. I'm good. KW, I'm good. Thanks for joining. He says got to go. Yeah, gotta go sleep. I know it's late for you, KW. Thanks for watching as always. KW, see ya, man. Alaska 3475 radio check.
5x5.
Perfect. Okay, Alaska 3475 down on the ground on Jackson Hole. Request IFR to San Diego, please.
He'll be back in a second.
Roger that, thank you. Alright.
Center is stacked.
It looks like center has
United 2057 ready for departure 19 Jackson Hole.
November 7 Romeo Papa, say again. Citation 7 Romeo Papa, Roger. Horizon Air 2463, sorry. Do you have the airport in sight? Horizon Air 2463, runway 2, correction, cleared visual approach, runway 288, runway 288, cleared to land. United 2057, runway 19, cleared for takeoff.
19 clear for takeoff, United 2057.
Delta 5442, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4.
33.4 now, but 5442.
Center, good evening. Alaska 3475 at Jackson Hole with a negative ATIS. Request IFR to San Diego.
Delta 2943, descend via the Skis 5, arrival landing north. Expect visual approach. Correction, expect an ILS approach runway 34 left.
Descend via the Skis 4, arrival landing north. Expect ILS runway 34 left for Delta 2943.
November 7 Romeo Papa, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
Let's get it, Ralph.
November 3 Lima Victor, clear direct to Subkai.
Direct subcap for 3 minutes.
All right, should I call him again, or is he gonna?
November 310 Echo Bravo, you should have gotten a departure release from me, sir. So right now you're operating VFR, so stand by. November 310 Echo Bravo, radar
Here come the
contact
flight
is reported.
attendants.
Maintain VFR, I'll get back to you with the clearance.
Alright, I'm gonna try again. I hope he doesn't get mad at me again. Let's see. Center, good evening, Alaska 3475, request IFR to San Diego.
American 2252 radar
Does he not
contact
hear me?
altitude.
Man, are you guys on frequency,
I'm sorry, American
Raf?
disregard.
Do you hear me by any chance? Anybody? Okay, so he's just ignoring me?
We're still on the ground.
Yeah, thanks, Roger.
2252, do we call you for push and start or just for taxi?
Ramp uncontrolled. November 310 Echo Bravo. Cleared present position.
This is
Cleared
absolutely
to
puzzling, guys. It's like he
St.
gives no
Andrews Airport,
indication
yeah,
that
present position
stand
direct-
by or whatever, but Raf says he hears me, so I don't understand.
Fania, then as filed. Maintain 5,000.
Real something.
November 1 Kilo Golf requesting clearance out of West Yellowstone.
November 1 Kilo Golf, I sent you a private message, sir. Did you receive it?
The United almost crashed on takeoff? Whoa.
Equipment suffix code.
What? Yeah, Raf, oh lord. What's going on?
Salt Lake Blue Center with me, JetBlue 704.
JetBlue 704, center, hello. Push onto Outhold taxiway until approved. Sail to the north. November 7 Romeo Papa, runway 28 right, light up 08. Horizon Air 2463, it'll be Alpha to the ramp.
And Center Alaska 3475 at Jackson Hole, request IFR to San Diego, please.
Alaska 3475, center clear to San Diego Airport via Alpine Tree departure, Kickney, that has followed. Climb via said departure frequency 120.27, squawk 4024.
Alaska 3475, clear to San Diego via the Alpine 3 departure, Kinney transition, then climb via the SID, 120.27 on the departure frequency, squawking 4024.
Alaska 3475, read that correct.
Okay, good.
United 2057, radar contact, the altitude, climb maintain, flightable tree 0.
United
So we got our
2057,
IFR
climb and maintain flight level 330.
4024 and climb via the SID, so top altitude 15,000.
November 7 Romeo Papa, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
All right. So Scott wants to go third. I'll go. Okay, so I'll go first. Thanks, Roger that. Let's enter our flight plan. So where are we at? Menu, FMC, pause, route. So runway, what are we doing? 19? 19, that's going to be off the Alpine 3. 19, okay.
Voyager
good.
19, contact Minneapolis
And
Center
our
on
flight plan.
133.4.
133.4.
Okay, Kickney transition. So Kilo, India, Charlie, November, Echo, and then
Canadian Express
Lima
673,
Hotel
stay approach
Oscar. Lima Hotel Oscar.
We are expecting ILS Zulu 1127.
What? Brightham City, is that the one? Let's see. Yes, it is. North 4147 and West 112. That's most.
Copy, Salt Lake City Center.
Canadian Express 673, clear direct to Jevsgo, Juliet.
Yeah, don't
Uniform
forget to
Victor,
smash that
Golf
like button, guys.
Oscar.
LA Center's online and San Diego approach. Full ATC, yep. Hopefully they'll stay there.
Roger, clear direct to drop go. Express 603.
November 0 Echo Bravo, contact Minneapolis Center on 133.4.
And I believe I filed for 38,000 feet. Yep, that's good. Okay, Lima Hotel Oscar, and then
November 7
DTA.
Romeo Papa radar contact, climb maintain flight level 410.
And from DTA we'll go Mubney. So that's Mike Uniform
November 0
Bravo,
Echo Bravo contact,
November
Minneapolis
Echo.
Center on 133.4.
Direct Winan. So Whiskey India November Echo November. Next page. Then via Quebec 73 we're gonna go to LVELL, so that's level Lima Victor Echo Lima Lima, and then Lucky 1 to San Diego 27. So activate that. We'll go departure. Let me just show you guys the departure chart here. It's interesting. It's gonna be a spicy departure.
Departure flight 208, say again.
Ready for push and start, Frontier 208.
Departure flight 208.
So we're taking the Alpine 3 departure runway 19er, and in order to clear the surrounding terrain, we have to climb on the on heading 200 and then intercept the 192 outbound, and we have to hold at Kickney and climb in the hold to 15,000. Climbing right turn on heading 200 to intercept radial 192 of Jackson Hole to Kickney and hold. Continue climb and hold. Pattern, holding pattern to cross Kickney at 15,000. Expect further clearance to fall out 10 minutes after. So 15,000 feet is the top altitude. So interesting. This is one of the kind, like one of the first kind of these kinds of departures that we've had on the stream so far. So I just wanted to point it out to you guys. To clear the terrain, we need to do a little climb and hold.
704, runway 34 right, taxi.
So we're going to select that, and it should pick up the hold. And we're going to go arrival, Lucky 1
American
to
2252, call for taxi.
from level to San Diego, RNAV Yankee 27.
American 2252 for taxi. American 2252,
So here we go,
runway
tracking
12, taxi via
187, which is runway heading, I guess.
12 via Alpha, American 2252.
187. We'll put that in.
Salt Lake Center, Speedway 280.
So runway setting, or runway heading rather, is set. Top altitude is set.
Speedbird
And we're
280 unreadable,
gonna
say again.
intercept heading 200, or we're gonna climb on heading on one-way track, then turn right heading 200, then intercept 192 to Kickney hold.
Maintain
So that's there.
Jackson altimeter 3019er.
3019er, pilot discretion.
There's the
16,000
hold
for Whiskey Yankee.
and climb to 15,000. It's over here, hold, and 15,000, and then we'll continue on. Looking good. And it's going to be a straight in.
Center citation
Let's go
7
data as well. Data.
November 7
Straight
Romeo
in.
Papa, clear direct to Barner.
And we can connect that discon if we want to, but we'll keep it here as part of this arrival.
That's aircraft on frequency. Unfortunately, I do have to close at this
Oh
time.
no!
So all aircraft on this frequency can monitor advisory frequency.
Okay, so you guys, you know what we have to do? We have to obviously. We'll see ya. We have to go one at a time. That's hilarious. Yeah, you love how the hold is automatically put in. We have to go one at a time, so I guess I'll go first. And once I get to Kickney and I'm around 15,000 and I depart the hold, then the next person come. Does that sound good, guys? So we don't crash into each other in the hold. And I guess I'll just squawk 2,000 since he went offline. I'll just go here. Squawking mode Charlie. I guess VNAV we can't because it's the more than 5 degrees path from the center line. Okay, so we'll go here. Oh yeah, our fueling and payload. Don't want to forget that. You're gonna come here. We're gonna load it up. So we go FS actions, payload. What's our zero fuel weight today? Zero fuel weight is expected to be estimated 113.05. So we'll call it 113.5, or rather 113.05. So effectively 113. That's 117 in economy, and we got 3,221 pounds of forward cargo, 277,087 aft cargo. So that's good to go. And we'll go fuel. Block fuel 18,000. We'll get more, so we'll call it 19 and a half, just in case it's busy like yesterday and we need to hold and stuff. You know what? Let's just call it 20,000. It's free in the sim. I'm not paying for this, so we'll just get 20,000. Here we go. That's in, so we can come back here and planned fuel. I said 17.9, so we'll just call it 18. Cruising altitude 380. Zero fuel weight is there, and final reserves plus alternate is 5, and cost indexing 51. Execute that, and I'm not gonna do any D rate, so we're gonna keep it at 24,000 pounds of thrust and full climb, just so we can get to that 15,000 altitude as fast as we can and get out of here, so the next person, Raf or Scott, can come. We'll go 5. We'll go center of gravity 6.35. .35. Looks good. A little more. Let's see. Should be able to make it 15,000, only 9,000 to come. Yeah, this thing's a beast, Scott. I might not even have to use the hold. Maybe I'll just do like a half hold and exit. We'll see how it goes. Auto brakes can go to RT. Oh, I'll do that after, actually. I think that's it. How's GSX doing? Still doing the thing? Still coming, going? Passengers still coming, going? Nobody asked for a refund. That's good. And guys, if you are interested in this free scenery from Flightsim.to, it's called Odogs Jackson Hole, and it's for free, and you can see the link in the description, by the way, just to let you know. Okay, that's good for GSX. This is boarding completed, and we'll go here, we'll go reset position, and we'll go set parking brake, and squawking mode Charlie, everything's good there. Everything's good up here. Let's go start the APU. Yaw damper. Do we have any center fuel? Yes, we do. We have a lot of fuel today, so center pumps as well. I think yesterday we didn't turn on center pumps on. On for the galley and seatbelt signs. Let's go APU. Here we go. Let's see that APU fire up. Oh, baby. Smash the like button for that sound. Happy Friday, guys. All right. All right, we'll pretend it's been a minute. We'll go APU bleed on. Packs off, isolation valve open, APU bleed on. We'll go APU on the bus. And we'll go anti-collision lights can come on. And get ready for some engine start action, shall we? We'll go over here. We'll go menu, FS actions, ground services, release that. Let's close all our doors. Equipment hatch can close. Chocks can be removed. Good. Doors are all closed. Good to go. APU bleed and APU is on, and we're good for engine starts. Packs off, isolation valve open. And let's get push start.
Jackson Hole
Push
traffic, Southwest 1217, pushing back gate 6.
Jackson Hole traffic, Alaska 3475, pushing back gate 5, departure runway 19er. Ice warning.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Let's crank up the sounds for engine start. Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. I think this is the first time ever that I haven't done a derated climb or a takeoff with the 7.3. So I've never done full takeoff power with this aircraft yet. Can you believe it, guys? It's the first time. Raf says, I gave you space so you can push back in front of me. Thank you. We'll see how GSX does it, Raf. He's doing some reverse thrust action. I love that, Raf. It kills me every time I do it. Just no problem. If you need to reverse, just slap that on reverse thrust and go like a car and literally look back. No problem. It is cold in Toronto, guys. Oh no, I forgot the heater. Okay, guys, give me 1 second because without the heater, I can't stream. 1 sec. Alright, guys. We got it. Let's go here. Release parking brakes. You got it. Commencing push. Alright. I said face north. Hopefully it'll work out. Let's go starting engine number 2. Start valve open. N2. EGT. N1. Fuel flow. Simple went up to the air and back down. Yeah, it happens. I don't know why it does that. It's like pops a wheelie. But guys, how about how gorgeous this looks? Look at this backdrop. Alright, not a bad pushback. We'll take it. So we got start valve closed. Let's go starting engine number 1. And 2. And 1. EGT. %, into, give it fuel. GSX things. All right, there she goes with the bypass pin. All right, let it stabilize. 2 good engines. We'll go APU bleed. Engines on the bus, APU bleed off. Packs auto. Isolation valve auto. Engine bleeds on. And APU can come off. Engine start switches continuous. Taxi lights, strobes can come on, and we'll go probe heat. Looking good. We'll go over here. Set our flaps for takeoff. Flaps 5. Beautiful. Trim is set. Once, twice, 6.3, whatever it was, and then we'll go in it. We'll do our V speeds quick. 137 on the V2. $137 on the V2, and we'll go flight controls. Flight controls, please. Flight control check. Full left, neutral, full right, neutral, forward, neutral, back, reverse, or aft, neutral, and we'll go rudder check. Flight control test complete. We'll go here, and we'll go system, and we'll go engine. Oops. All right. Jackson Hole traffic, Alaska 3475, taxiing at runway 19er via Alpha, Jackson Hole.
Jackson Hole traffic, Southwest 1217, we'll follow the 737 ahead of us, Jackson.
Let's get out of here. Let's go. Hey, where's Scott? Did Scott sign off? Or is he back there still? Let's get our block time on, and we'll go landing lights, runway turn off. Scott says up ahead? Oh, okay. There he is. TCAS, Tara. Auto throttle armed. Runway heading checks, 187. Jackson Hole traffic, Alaska 3475 taking runway 19er, departure to the southwest. Jackson Hole traffic. Alright. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. You guys ready? Let us get it. Now, this final look clear is the question. Final looks pretty clear. Bring our seat forward. A little bit of asymmetric thrust for the lineup there. Come on. Oh man, yeah, ran out of energy. Oh yeah, let's bring the sounds up. All right, runway 19er checks. You guys ready? Guys, San Diego, here we come. Let's get out of this hole called Jackson Hole. Here we go.
Jackson Hole traffic, Southwest 1217, lining up runway 19.
Takeoff thrust is set. Engine indications normal. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. 103.3% N1. Ho ho, baby.
Rotate.
Jackson Hole traffic, Delta 1150, hold short, runway 19, east to the southwest.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Alright, watch your ears, guys. Oh, rocket, man, rocket. Right turnout, heading 200. Wow, this thing's a rocket. Oh my goodness. Look at these flight directors, they're leading me to the moon. Now that's a toga. Alright, let's go VNAV. Oh baby. Alright, flaps up one. Probably don't even need to hold.
Jackson Hole traffic, Southwest 1217, departing runway 19 to the southwest.
Flaps clean. Wow, I really enjoyed that full toga takeoff, guys. Who needs derating? Alright, we don't even need the hold, so let's continue. The hold is for Cessnas, I guess. Or TBMs. Alright, let's go autopilot. LNAV, VNAV speed, and we don't have N1 because it's a full toga climb. Here we go, VNAV path, 14,000. We'll go direct kick knee. We don't need the hold. And we'll go 37 or 38,000. Alt intervention. And we'll go climbing out of 10,000. Pressurization. Pressurizing. Cabin altitude 6,000 and climbing at a slow rate because we're already high up at Jackson Hole. Pressure differential 3.8 and climbing. Check. Look at that climb rate. Holy
Jackson
moly.
Hole traffic, Southwest 1217. We're currently
There's
at
the field.
10,000, climbing up to 360. Final call, Jackson Hole.
And Jackson Hole traffic, Alaska 3, 3475, departed 19er, climbing out of flight level 180, last call, departure to the southwest, Jackson Hole. Alright, let's go standard on the barrel. Holy moly, that departure came out as fast. Standard, 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 and we'll go looking good. Do we need anti-ice? Let's go anti-ice. Seatbelt signs can stay on for now. Alright. What a departure, guys. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that unrestricted climb, 3450. Oh baby, this thing is an absolute rocket ship. Gary says, at what point does the pitch up out attitude becomes uncomfortable for passengers? 30 degrees. That's a good question. I would say maybe between 20 to 30. I say 20. 25. It's a really good question though. We have LA Center online, so we'll count on that for now. Good. Beautiful departure. Didn't even need that hold. This thing is a beast. I wonder if with the Phoenix A320 if we would have needed that hold. Let's do a bit of descent planning. So for descent, we are the lucky one. All we need to do is follow which restriction here. Let's see. Momar at 240. Momar between 24 and 26. So we'll aim for Momar for 240. We'll put a fixed ring around it. So 240 from 38, that would be 14 times 3, that's 42. And no tailwind, we got headwind, so we'll say just 44. Or we'll say 45 to be safe. We'll say 40, no, we'll call it 44 because there's a lot of headwinds as well. So 44, and check that. Yep, there's our fixed ring. Nice. And we'll go here. Beautiful. Nice departure. Still in the clouds. Don't really need to worry about terrain. bit of a breakout here. We can go seatbelt signs off and engine anti-ice can come off. Seatbelt signs. Good. Let's get an outside shot. Alright, hold your ears for a sec. Oh. Screenshot. Beautiful. Alaska 3475 KJAC departure. And we're going to be planning the RNAV GPS Yankee for runway 27, the spicy one that brings you over the downtown San Diego. So that should be nice, especially with the LatinVFR scenery installed now. Thanks to all you guys' wonderful support of the channel. Appreciate you guys. Just picked up that gorgeous scenery today. Looking forward to checking it out. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I could set my final approach course from now just so I don't forget later, unless LA Center gives me something different. So it's 275. And we don't need the frequency because it's a GPS approach. We're doing the localizer performance, not the LPV, just localizer performance with MDA of 680. A lot easier to enter that. Center tank is done. Turn that off. Nice, looking good. A lot easier to put 680 than last night's minimums coming into Jackson Hole. It was like 500 feet or whatever. Oh my goodness. Took forever. I should just do the radio altimeter next time. Alright, 680, and let's do it on FO side. $680 feet. Good. Was auto throttle not armed this whole time? Then how was the thrust being managed without the auto throttle engaged? Okay. Anyways. Oh, I guess you don't need auto throttle when you're doing full toga, and then if it's not a derated climb, and then when you put it on it, because now it's 98.4, I don't know. Gotta ask the 737 pilot. Have never done a full toga takeoff before. It was really fun, guys. It was a straight rocket trip. I see our conga line, if you want to call it that. So here we are on VATSPI. We got LA Center online. San Diego's looking pretty busy. 8 departures, 3 arrivals. So we're over here. We got me, Raph, and Scott, and KJAC on our way. That terrain looks amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Gotta love the ortho photos, the ortho photogrammetry in MSFS. Beautiful. Hope everybody had a great week so far. Looking forward to the weekend. Brendan! Hold on, let me pause the music. Can you guys hear me talk over the music? I honestly can't tell. Brendan says, hi, Simple Takeoffs. Glad to see you have clouds. Lots of folks having trouble with live weather. Really? It has been, like, even right now, Brendan, it has been acting out in a sense that it just suddenly keeps changing on me. Like, I see the clouds, but it's not that they've disappeared or anything, but they change a little bit more rapidly than I'm used to seeing, Brendan. And in my mind, I was thinking it's just maybe the weather actually changing. But now that you mentioned that, now it makes me think like maybe it is some sort of weather issue for me as well on my end. Seems like a problem since last update for me. Clouds disappeared, then came back after a long absence. Yeah, mine hasn't disappeared, but it just keeps weirdly changing more than I'm used to. But happy Friday, Mr. Brendan. Welcome, welcome. I hope your spine is doing all right after yesterday's landing into Jackson Hole. I guarantee you I'm going to do better today. I'm not guaranteeing a butter, but I'm guaranteeing you it'll be better today. I remember you said you had a -10 landing and you were looking forward to me, and how embarrassing is it for me to slam it onto the tarmac at freaking 500 feet a minute. Oh, I'm telling you guys, that almost like kept me up last night. I would have accepted anything under 400. Like if it was 350, I would have been like, whatever, 350 is short runway, but 5 something? Flare, simple, flare. That's all I forgot to do, flare. Gary said my GPU died, but other than that, not a bad week. No, Gary, was that the CPU you just bought? The computer you had just bought? Sorry to hear that, man. How did it die? Like it just, no bringing it back, huh? Really, really sorry to hear that. I would be so mad. Brendan says no maintenance, no worries. Oh my goodness. It lasted 6 weeks, Gary. That's unfortunately that's the issue with like buying a second hand. Like that, I'm always wary of that as well with electronic components. I mean, it's really easy to go south on you. Shoot, I'm really sorry to hear that, Gary. That absolutely is. That's terrible. You got to be really, really careful buying electronics secondhand, because it's really easy for it to like look like it's working and then it craps out after a couple days. Yeah, RIP. Sorry, Gary. Hopefully you can get another one soon. Whoa, 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 what's going on over here? Oh, we're just turning. I thought like our autopilot kicked off and like we're diving down. But yeah, Gary, maybe like the GPU died, right? But the rest of the computer is fine. You could just buy another GPU, or do you have to replace the whole computer? If you can just find another GPU that's like a decent, what did you call it? The 20 something super? 20, whatever, NVIDIA 2 something super. That one's a decent one. It seems like the previous owner spilled something on it, but I noticed too late. Well, yeah, it's how are you going to know, right? If it's working fine and everything looks fine, you're not going to know it at the time of purchase. It's just a risk you take when you buy those things. See if you can spot like a nice deal on newegg.ca, Gary. On Newegg, they usually have good sales for computer components, so just keep an eye out. If something goes on sale. It was a 1080. The rest of the PCs fine. Yeah, see if you can get like a 20 something super on sale, Gary. Not sure what ballpark price it's in, but that would really serve you well for a couple years, I would say, even in MSFS. And if you want to do X-Plane 12 ever, it's going to be even better. The rest of the PC is fine. That's good. That is good. Better than the whole PC crapping out on you. This part of the country is just so beautiful, guys. Whoever's been to Telluride, Colorado, or Aspen, Eagle, that area is just so beautiful. Jackson Hole as well. Let's see, where's that high altitude balloon in the news that everyone's talking about? Can we see it? Can you guys spot that high altitude? Hey, Brendan, maybe the reason the clouds aren't behaving right in MSFS is because undue interference from that high altitude balloon, which has been the subject of hot discussion the last 24 hours. Raf says check screenshots. You got it, Cap. Let's see. And guys, if you want to join our Discord server, it's ! In Discord in chat. We'll be glad to have you. Let's see here. That is gorgeous. Let's have a look. Look at this. Oh, baby. With the sunset. Very nice. And we have, let's see, Scott's. Oh, it looks great in full res. So there's me. God, I love the 7.3, how sexy it looks. But yeah, there's the Scott in the next best A320. Earmuffs, Brendan. And we got the gorgeous Southwest livery, RAF in the back. Oh, baby, look at that. That's a historic screenshot. This is like a set of historic screenshots right here. Oh, baby, look at that. RAF in cruise with the big-ass moon behind him. Wow. Nice ones, man. All right. Scott's plane looks so much better. Oh, I beg to differ, sir. The nose of the 7.3 is just so pretty. I honestly like the 7.3 in terms of the aesthetics and the looks. I really like the front. Just how the shape of the windows are. It has that like aggressive kind of frowning look to it. It looks like it's almost frowning. It looks sporty to me. Maybe not so much from this angle, but... And I love the asymmetrical shape of the engine, how it's kind of like not a perfect circle. It kind of tapers off flat at the bottom there. Love that. Yeah, over here, it just looks like it's wearing one of those RoboCop masks. And it's just like frowning, just ready to climb at 5,000 feet a minute. Wow, speaking of screenshots though, this is shaping up to be a quick screenshot right here. Oh, baby. Oh yeah, we're screenshotting this. Save that. Actually, I'll replace it with this angle. Save that. Back in the pit. Alright, Brendan says, I actually agree, but since I can't fly that plane yet, I need to stay loyal to my 320. Oh, whenever you're ready, man, just fly with us once off. Maybe we can do an off network flight, and it's really not that bad, Brendan. It's a little bit more confusing because there's so many switches, I find, and like the A320 just has such an ergonomically laid out cockpit. The buttons and everything, the whole philosophy of no lights on, so everything has to be off, and it means it's all functioning correctly. I love that with the bus. The cockpit of the A320 is definitely superior to the 7.3, that's for sure. But yeah, in terms of flying it, there's a few quirks you got to look out for. The two major differences is you got to make sure that you manually always enter the connection between what component is powering up. So if it's the APU generator, if it's the engines, or if it's the external power unit, you got to manually make sure that's on your bus, on your transfer electrical wiring, basically, so it works. And then also, this has happened to me, you always got to make sure your pneumatic air cycle kit, the packs, are on auto after engine start, because if you leave it off, then you won't have pressurization. So it's a little bit more manual in that sense. But aside those two key differences, Brendan, everything else is sort of similar. Like, instead of having your approach entered into the McDo, you just simply enter it in a more analog way. So you just basically use this EFIS knob to enter your minimums rather than putting it in your FMS. You have to select your course. Again, that would be normally automatically tuned in by the Airbus in your rad nav. But you got to manually enter your final approach course, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much it in terms of the major differences. And let's see progress. So we're expected to land with around 10.7 of fuel, or so 5,000 less. We'll call it 4,000 just to be a little safer on the safe side. We'll go 125 on the gross weight. And for now, and if that gets less, we'll adjust it. But for now, the flap 30 landing speed's 132. That's checked. Looking forward to that spicy RNAV Yankee 27 into San Diego. That should be fun. Last time we tried that, there was lots of clouds, complete zero visibility almost. But from what I gather, the METAR in... Actually, let's see what the METAR is in San Diego. METAR KSAN... And also, I want to METAR in YYZ. I want to see how cold it is right now. So in San Diego, it's 300 at 5, so winds are pretty much calm. 10 statute miles, scattered 20,000, scattered 25,000, 17, 8. All right, beautiful. So it looks like it's a perfect day for having a nice, beautiful left window replay once we finish landing RNAV. If we get the RNAV 27 into Diego, I'm going to be looking forward to that replay because we're going to be going over the downtown with the buildings right underneath our wing, so that's going to be fun. Spicy approach. And in YYZ, only minus 17, no problem. For all you winter lovers, only minus 17, freezing my you-know-what off. No problem. None at all. Gary's going to be like, ha, that's nothing. It's like minus 56 in Quebec. Pressure differential is almost at the limit, 8.4 almost. And cabin altitude, 7,000 feet. But we're finished climbing, so that's good. Brendan says, I do think the texturing and visuals are better on the Phoenix, especially wings and flaps. I own PMDG, but I never used it. Sometime I'll hop in there. Yeah, whenever you get to it. The Phoenix does look good. The Phoenix does look really good. And the cockpit, I have no complaints, so I can't really disagree there. The texturing on the Phoenix is great. Gary says almost. Yeah, it's ridiculously cold in Toronto and areas surrounding. We're getting the Arctic air, literally the Arctic air, cold front. This huge cold air mass flowing through Toronto for the next couple days. Just bringing in wind chill and wind chill and just huge winds, Arctic winds that are just... Today I went out, I had gloves on, and my left finger started to freeze in the car with gloves on. So I had to take off my glove and put it to the heater. It's crazy. Madness, I tell ya. All right, looking good. Let's see how many miles out we are. Prague, 1948 Zulu. What time is it local? 1828. Okay, so an hour and 15 minutes away-ish. Or 1828 Zulu rather, UTC. So it's 1828, 1948. 540 miles to go. Can we do a distance to the threshold like you do with the bus? No? Interesting. There must be a way, I just don't know how in the PMDG. Wow, wow, wow. Looks so good. Alright, I'm gonna hit the lav. Well, I can before we hit up LAX's airspace. I'll be right back. And we got James Lojano in the house stopping by while on cruising above 37,000 feet and cruising above Canada before arriving to New York, 14 plus hours from Manila, Philippines. You're in the air right now, James? Wow. You must have some good Wi-Fi on the plane. 37,000 feet. First officer for Philippine Airlines. Shout out to you, sir. Safe flights flying over my home country, Canada. Welcome, Mr. James. Thank you so much for your tuning in. And I hope for a nice butter landing into New York, friend. 14 plus hours. Wow, that is just grueling. I would be so tired. I don't know how you pilots do it. Respect to you pilots, man. That is awesome. That is so tiring. So cruising Mach 0.8, spacing looks alright. From what I saw on VATSPy with Scott and Raph. Let's see, for the RNAV 27, I need to be O'Kane for 3600 or above. Siege Heave 27 or above. Rebo at 2000. Beautiful. And then runway 27. And then if you had to go miss, which we hopefully won't, climb to 2500 direct SARGs and hold. 2500, hold at SARGs. I wonder if the Phoenix programs the missed approach path, the missed approach track as well. I don't necessarily think it does, but I might be mistaken. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I just haven't flown it in a couple weeks. Estimated time of arrival for Philippines 1:26, 11:16 p.m. Eastern New York time. So you got around 3 hours to go, James. 3 hours. Nice. Almost there. Brendan says, simple takeoff, so cool that you have real pilots stopping by in here. Channel is going to do great. And hello, Kevin. Hey, so much, Brendan, for saying. Thank you so much, Brendan, for saying that. I feel the same way. James Lejana always blesses our chat with stopping by and talking about the 777s that he flies. Salute to Mr. James. It is pretty cool, Brendan. But Brendan, I'm not gonna lie to you. If V1 ever pops in my chat, like I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna cry. I'm like, V1, my dreams have come true. Aside from that, let's continue on. Gary says, James, I see you on flight radar east of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Oh, so his flight track, he's coming in from the west, I guess, because he's coming in from that, okay, or the Pacific, from Manila. They come that way. I see. I was picturing the other way. Yeah, that makes sense. Scott says, better start flying the 320 if you want V1 simulations to come to the chat. Yep, probably next stream. I think I'm ready to go back to the 320. I wouldn't mind the A310 as well, but I feel like A310, it could get hectic on VATSIM, but I'd be down to try it. We've had a couple streams with the A310. I think the last time I flew the A310 was it to Halifax or was it to Tehran? I think I did the Mahan Air apps or Mahan Air Ops with the A310. I should probably fly out of there to Dubai or something. Use that scenery I bought. I only used it once. The Tehran scenery. Look at that. It's so crazy how technology's evolved to like being able to watch a streamer fly while you're 37,000 feet or whatever altitude James is flying at in real life. That's crazy. So they're probably like, okay, boring. 2 more hours to go before we start our descent to New York. Let me just check out Simple Takeoffs real quick on YouTube. How crazy is that? 2 hours 49 minutes before arrival to New York. Are you going to JFK? JFK, James? Or Newark? I guess you're going to JFK. JFK, New York, roger that. Safe landing. Get a butter landing. Are you pilot flying or pilot monitoring, James? Are you the pilot flying today? If you are, get a nice butter landing for us. 777 carries a lot of passengers. Holy, probably over 300, right? Departed 11 hours, pretty much 12 hours ago, 11 hours 49 minutes ago from Manila. Crazy. Oh, James is the pilot flying tonight. You're gonna butter it, my friend. That's so cool. I'm like geeking out right now. That's awesome, James. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Work on that descent planning into New York. I wonder how the weather is. Let's see, let's get a METAR in chat for James. METAR KJFK. JFK as of 0051 Zulu. So that would be 8 o'clock. So 7:51 for me, pretty much as of 40 minutes ago. Winds are 310, 26 gusting 35. Wow, James, you got your work cut out for you. Gusting 35 knots. I wonder what's the maximum crosswind component for 777. Of course, this is not necessarily a crosswind. They're gonna land, I don't know what's the runway orientation in JFK off the top of my head, but minus 10, minus 24 in the dew point, altimeter 3027, peak wind at 31044. Oh boy, so it's gusty. You got Virga, so precipitation clouds that don't reach the ground. It's just like precipitating within the cloud. Virga overhead and northwest, north, blah blah blah. Yeah, the winds are no joke in New York tonight. Pilot flying, good luck on that landing, my friend. Hopes you still butter it with those winds. It's probably headwinds. But the peak wind was 310 at 44 knots. 310 at 44 knots, observed at 0000 Zulu. So 7 o'clock. So it was an hour and a half ago. As of an hour and a half ago, they recorded 44 knot winds. I mean, I've seen worse in YYZ, like 60 knots or so, but yeah, that's a pretty good amount of wind in New York. Gotta go for now because Captain Pilot of Philippine Airlines orders a preparation of landing of 777 facing the winds and turbulence. Yeah, it's turbulent, right? Get ready for that descent planning. James, I hope you butter it, my friend. Brief that nicely with the captain. Safe landing. I hope to see you down on the ground on flight radar. Check in soon, okay? See you, James. That's so cool. This is why I have this channel, guys, for stuff like this. Honestly, this is just making connections like this with people all over the world, including fans, including people who relate to this, including pilots. Man. You know, say what you will about the internet, but this is one good thing about it, right? It's the ability to bring people together in ways that you would never be able to otherwise, and have like-minded people kind of hook up on the internet, where otherwise you would have had to go searching in the city for like-minded people and you might have not really found it in like 10, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Gotta love YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. We got Norfolk International, good day takeoffs. Welcome, Norfolk. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a great week as well. Thanks for joining our chat, Mr. Norfolk International. Hope everything's well with you. Hope you're feeling all right and everything's in order. Happy Friday to you, sir. Winds and turbulence on James's way to New York JFK. That's crazy. It's a windy and turbulent night, and he's flying through the Arctic, basically winds that are making my feet cold right now sitting in here. So I hope the anti-ice systems and everything are good to go. 777-300. Oh, baby. Raf says look at simple chats. Okay, I'm just going to look at it from my phone. Hold on. Look where it says sorry, but this is not the Chinese balloon. HBAL 617. It says on flight radar. No, this is not a Chinese balloon. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But it is at 62,000 feet. That's a little suspect. Oh my god, Raf, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm doing okay, just working with air traffic for me in my hometown airport. You're planning on working as an air traffic controller, Norfolk? Is that what you're saying? What do you mean? That's pretty cool. That's exciting stuff. Awesome. 8 degrees in Charleston. Is it 8 Fahrenheit or I guess you mean centigrade, right? Yeah, that's like a, what is it, 25 degree difference. 25 degree difference. I'm freezing my toes off, brother. Oh man. And I can only imagine Gary, because I think it's a lot colder in here. Let's get a meter in chat for a thing. Montreal. Oh baby, we got Statui. Statui, welcome, brother. We're talking about how freaking cold it is. We got the Arctic winds, the Arctic cold air mass just blowing right through Canada and YYZ, and I'm absolutely sitting here freezing my toes off. Minus 17 in YYZ, but let's see, Montreal. Minus 26? Yeah, that's a crazy vortex, Tatui. Welcome and happy Friday to you, sir. Minus 28, yeah. Gary, what the hell? Stay home, man. Gary, do not go out. Not even for the best poutine ever. Oh my god, I shouldn't have said that because now I'm freaking craving poutine so bad. There's a poutine place in around here called Smokey's Poutinery, and it's open till like 2-3 a.m. It's just got the best poutines because it's not only the fries with the cheese curds and the gravy guys, but they have like some gourmet toppings that they slap on top. Whew, let me tell you, if you're looking for a heart attack and you don't mind it, that is the best tasting poutine I've ever had so far. I think I tried once. Have I tried poutine in Montreal? I want to say I haven't. I was going to try poutine in Montreal, but it was like too late. And then I had to leave the next day, and I had to hit up the casino real quick because my buddy wanted to go there. So I haven't actually had authentic poutine from Quebec itself, but the one I had here was really good. Statui says, man, that sounds amazing. Yeah, they have all different types of Statui with like different pre-toppings arranged. Hold on. Let me pull up the menu. This is getting serious. We have to have a serious discussion about Smoke's Poutinery right now. Smokes poutinery. How do you like your poutine? Let's go. Oh, baby. Statui, check this. So, I'm not sure if it's in US or not. I'm probably not. We're going to go menu. So, they have the traditional one, which is just the boring old poutine. But then you have the chicken. Check these out. You got the chicken bacon ranch. You got the butter chicken, country style. Chicken Inferno if you're into that spicy stuff. Boneless buffalo wing. But the one I used to get was called Hogtown, which was a variation of pork, but they don't have it anymore. And they have veggie. And look at these in high def. Let it melt in your mind. So let's see. If I, for example, go... my girlfriend loves this one, bacon cheeseburger. Look at that, with the bacon and the sauce and the beef and the sauce. Holy crap, I need to try this place. Yes, Tatui, next time you're in Canada, please try this and let me know how you like it. Please, please, please. Got the Korean. Oh my god, guys, I need to go after the stream. Babe, I'm going to poutine. I'm going to Smokies. Sorry. I know it's minus 22 and I'm going to probably slip and slide everywhere. Oh my god. I'm legit drooling right now, guys. I shouldn't have done this to myself. I'm going to close this. I'm forgetting I'm even flying an aircraft in the sim right now. I'm like so... Whew. Oh my, stop. You're getting me hungry. My people who watch that, Norfolk International. I don't know how I just went on a tangent about poutine. Oh yeah, because we were looking at how cold it is in Montreal. I try to work on VATSIM at Norfolk International. Ooh, so you're trying to get a job at as a VATSIM controller, Norfolk, for Norfolk Airport? That's awesome. How's it going? Like, how do you even, do you apply for something like that? Like, Statui, how do you become a VATSIM controller? Do you just have to reach out, or do you have to do some test or something? I'm sure there's some selection process. The hype around poutine, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just weird. Oh, you don't like poutine? You know what it is, Gary? I think it's because you've lived there amongst the poutine culture, if you will. And so it's natural for when you're entrenched into something every single day and people talk about it, to you it's like normal because you're like, yeah, we got the best poutines in the world. But yeah, I can see how that gets boring for you. But yeah, I love poutine. Satui says, yeah, so for like USA, you have to pass the VAT USA exam and then you pick which center you want to train. Okay, so there's an exam to make sure you're competent and have all the skills there, and then they'll, and then you get to pick. That's pretty cool. I would not pick London, London Control. If there's one that I wouldn't pick. Brendan Berry says, yeah, that was cruel. I thought I was done eating for the night, but now I need more food. Do you guys have poutine in Florida? I'm so hungry. There was absolutely no hunger in my belly, guys. No sense of hunger. And as soon as I started talking about that poutine, I got myself starving. Sheesh. VATCAN is similar, I believe. Okay, so pretty much like maybe for if you want to be a Canadian, if you want to be a VATSIM controller in Canada, you do VAT through VATCAN. Whereas if you want to be a VATSIM controller in US, you do it through VAT USA. Gotcha. It's not bad, says Gary, but I don't feel like it deserves that much fame. I mean, it's one of the Canadian or Quebec staples, right? It's arguable. It's arguable. I think it deserves the fame. But to each their own. I mean, you guys do have legendary poutines that I haven't even tried yet. Like I said, my trip to Montreal, I was too rushed. Statui says it has a big impact on how quickly you can actually become a controller. I chose Salt Lake Center because at the big ones like Boston or LA have months of... Oh, that's smart. Yeah, so and then maybe for some of them they even might need like controllers because there's not enough, right? That's amazing, Statui. So Salt Lake is basically like a accelerated path towards getting the thing because you don't have such a big queue, such a big lineup. That makes sense. Everybody wants to do the big ones like LA and Boston and stuff, right? That makes sense. Bigger lineup for those. Salt Lake is pretty chill. I'm sure Statui is going to be a lot nicer than the VATSIM Salt Lake controller was to us yesterday. Salt Lake Center. Oh, speaking of center, where are we at for the Salt Lake or LA Center go off? No, they're still online. 13555. We should probably check in, shouldn't we? Oh, I'm pretty much in his airspace right now. Good thing I remember that. So let's go LA Center 13555. I guess he's too busy to tell me to contact him. Good thing we remember that one. Too busy talking about poutine.
Pilot 1 left, 3020 emergency center.
Alright, no more poutine talks.
Good afternoon, LA Center, Southwest 143 on the ground at Vegas with November, looking to pick up IFR down to San Diego.
And I have no water. One sec.
American 515, request frequency change.
Alright, cut the water.
515, frequency change approved.
Roger, thanks you.
And LA Center, good evening, Alaska 3475, checking in, flight level 380.
American 515, frequency change approved.
Over to the American 515, thanks you.
American 3475, squawk 7216.
7216, Alaska 3475.
American 1025, send the rounders to arrival 1 left transition, basis altimeter 3020.
7216.
Altitude Rounders 2 on an approach arrival, and sorry, what was the QNH again?
QNH 3020.
2020, thank you so much. American 1025.
No problem. American 730 at
LA Center, Frontier Flight 208, ready to taxi to gate.
American 730 at Rogan, cleared ILS runway 1 left approach.
Cleared ILS 1 left.
Okay, we're about 180 out from TOD.
Number 3, Mike Bravo, turn right heading 360.
Can you verify right 360 for 3 Mike Bravo?
Excuse me, the left 360, 3 Mike Bravo.
Left heading 360.
Stu says, can't wait till I can be in the tower at KJAC when you try the landing again. Yeah, it was a nice departure out of there today, Statui. We didn't even, so I didn't derate the climb or the takeoff, so this thing was a rocket ship. We didn't even need the hold that was part of the obstacle departure procedure. We just cleared the hold and gave us direct because we went to 15,000 so fast. It was so fun. That was my first time doing a non-derated climb in the 7.3 and takeoffs, Statui. It has a big impact on how quickly you can actually become. Oh yeah, I already read that.
Number 11 Kilo Whiskey, LA Center, squawk 7150.
Cool. And hopefully we're radar contact.
LA Center, Frontier Flight 208, ready to taxi to gate.
35208, 35208, welcome to Vegas, crossing 26 right, taxi to gate via Bravo.
Cross 26 right, taxi to gate via Bravo, Frontier Flight 208.
LA Center, Southwest 450, looking for IFR to Salt Lake City. Information November on board.
PDC.
LA Center, Southwest 1217, checking with you at 360.
There's Raph.
Southwest 1217, LA Center, squawk 7367.
7367, Southwest 1217.
Flight Air Canada right now for you. You're flying Air Canada right now, Norfolk? Nice.
Walker 1039, LA Center, squawk 7111.
What you flying, Norfolk A320?
Number 3, Mike Bravo.
And guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already.
Direct detail for 3 Mike Bravo.
Smash that like button. Happy Friday.
Southwest 281 Airport, is at 10 o'clock, 10 miles report inside.
Blocked.
You got blocked, can hear you.
Sorry to drop in, but Southwest 281 near the airport site, 10 o'clock, less than 8 miles.
Negative, I don't have it in sight.
Between 780, set again 7,000.
7,000, fairway 788.
Southwest 281, set again 6,000.
Straight down to 6,000, 281.
that this should be a juicy approach. RNAV 27.
LaTin Convoy 4004 is clear 3 of Magoo. Thanks for your help tonight.
Good night, sir.
In real life, favorite
Delta
airline.
1150 checking in.
I mean, I really like the TUI fly livery, so TUI, TUI. KLM's pretty nice. Air Canada's got to be one of my top ones, obviously. I like WestJet, Southwest. Those are probably my top ones. What else?
Center, Southwest 127.
I smashed that like button at -5. Gary, savage Gary, smash.
Runway 2.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do better today. Definitely.
Number 1 Kilo Whiskey, Ellie Center, radar contact, maintain circle 290.
Definitely. Statu, you know what I was telling them earlier? I think I figured it out because last night I was thinking, I'm like, what changed between the last 3 landings that have been hard and the landings before that in the same aircraft that were butters? The only thing I thought of, Statu, was this.
8 to 9 o'clock.
The flight control cam, I was saying unconsciously, I was probably thinking about the being conscious, unconsciously conscious about my inputs being watched. So maybe I just didn't flare as hard as I needed to, you know what I mean? Because that's the only thing I could think of that's different the last 3 streams from the other ones that were smooth landing. So now that I figured that out, I think we're going to be good to go. Good to go today.
Delta 526, final take level 350.
Because also this thing is kind of, you see how wobbly it is? Because it's on a stand. And so if I yank on this hard, the whole thing will shake, you know what I mean? So I think I was kind of like too conscious of that. I'm not going to care about that. I'm just going to do what I need to do. And hopefully we'll beat -500. The bar is set pretty low. Statui says, oh, I bet you're right. But secretly Statui's like, no, you're just making excuses, bro. I wouldn't blame you if you think that. I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I'm just fooling myself, man. Maybe I'm just fooling myself.
Center, Southwest 127. Did you get our request for clearance?
That's the thing. You know what I mean? Looking forward to this arrival. How long is the runway down in San Diego? And we grabbed the LatinVFR San Diego scenery as well, Statui, so we're going to check that out as per usual. The LatinVFR is looking really nice. We got 9,400 foot runway down in San Diego.
Jet Smart 55, LA Center.
Go ahead, Air Smart 55.
Contact SoCal 124.5.
2450, Air Smart 55. Appreciate the help. Talk to you next time.
My pleasure.
Alright.
Southwest 281.
Ooh, I think San Diego approach is online.
1403, runway 26 left.
SAN, that's San Diego, right? And we got San Diego ground, which means we should have KSAN ATIS coming up online soon. So it looks like we have full ATC going into San Diego, guys. Oh, a baby. Let's get it. Yeah, you guys should have busted out the smash last night. Last night would have been a perfect time for that sticker. San Diego approach or SCT. It's one of those. Brendan says landing in MSFS is like golf. One day you know how to do it, and the next day you don't. So, Brendan, I'll take what you said and I'll raise you one. Every swing is different. One swing, it looks like you finally got it. The next swing is like, wait, how do I golf again? I've tried golfing like twice in my life, and I really loved it. It's so fun. I actually did end up getting a nice couple drivers that were pretty decent, not gonna lie. But I felt like if it's one of those things that if I go into it, I'm gonna get obsessed with it, and I can become pretty okay at it. Obviously, for like a leisure level, I mean, it's pretty fun. I love golf. I think when you see STT online, it's them replicating the whole SoCal approach control. Oh, okay. So SoCal approach. Wait, SoCal approach, but then it sends you to San Diego approach when you're closer to the airport, like the Delta airspace, or how does it work? If SoCal approach is working the entire thing. Oh, I think LA has like local frequencies, like more local than approach, right? It's like contact short final and whatever. I think there's like a final frequency or something like that. Who knows? We got San Diego ATIS online now, 134.8. So we can go on COM2. Let's go VHF 2. 134.8. Did we get the ATIS yet? Oh no, it just went offline again. Okay, never mind. I guess they're working on it.
LA Center Southwest 1450, ready for taxi here at Vegas.
Alright. Good to go.
Sorry, this one's the landline. Who is it?
Southwest 1450, ready for taxi here at Vegas.
We can disregard SoCal approach since it only covers around the LA area. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was like, SoCal, does that also include San Diego? Or? Alright. So we'll go to San Diego approach. Oh, San Diego approach just went offline. They're like coming and going. SCT SoCal combined. Roger.
Turn
Roger.
right head, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360, Sparman 788.
Center 3 Mike Bravo, final approach fix. Phenom 3 Mike Bravo, Roger, runway 24 clear to land. Clear to land 24, 3 Mike Bravo.
Center Southwest 1450, we're squawking Charlie now, can you see us?
Yeah, I see you now. Southwest 1450, runway 1 right taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of Alaska Airlines, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this service from Jackson Hole to San Diego. We're going to be doing the approach to runway 27, which means we're going to be coming down over the downtown area. So I encourage you, if you're sitting on the left side of the aircraft, to look over your left wing for beautiful views of gorgeous down San Diego. We also have the LatinVFR scenery installed, so we're going to have an extensive look at that on landing. I hope you guys enjoyed that, so please don't go anywhere. Aside from that, it's the weather down in San Diego is the weather down in San Diego is we'll just make up a temperature. It's 5 degrees down in San Diego. It's a little bit cold, but make sure you have a thin winter jacket with you. Okay, no, that can't be right. Hold on. The San Diego approach controller is British for some reason. For some weird reason. So KSAN. I need the temperature for the packs. Oh, 17 degrees. I was way off. All right, check that. The temperature is 17 degrees, guys, down in San Diego. So it's nice and warm. Enjoy that beautiful SoCal sunshine. We should have you down on the ground in about 30-40 minutes. And we should have started our descent by about 20 minutes from now. The flight attendants will come around to make sure your seats are in the most upright positions and your seatbelts are secured fastened. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of the flight. And on behalf of Alaska Airlines, I'd like to thank you for flying with us, and I hope you fly with us again. If San Diego's home, welcome home. Otherwise, if you're in transit, we wish you a safe flight after this. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. Thank you.
Alright, taxi to the ramp via Bravo Charlie, and I'll give way to that aircraft on my right, Southwest 281.
20 degrees for, what is that, Cabos? Los Cabos? Oh, baby, Statui making me jealous.
20 southeast.
Los Cabos, 20 degrees, while I'm nearly at minus 20 degrees. Oh my goodness. Statui, I went to get some groceries earlier today, and I was telling these guys I was wearing gloves, and my left index finger, middle finger, and ring finger started freezing in the car with the gloves on, and I had to take off the gloves and put it to the heater vent. That's how cold it is here, man. Gary, I don't know how Gary's doing it. Gary's probably has Montrealers, Quebecers probably have an extra layer of skin built into them or something.
American 1025.
Absolutely ridiculous.
That's really one left approach.
Clear, Alice approach for 1025.
Upper 962 pilot discretion. making
Retard,
level
Charlie,
250.
Yankee, Bravo, Golf. Where's that? Minus 31. Minus 31. And that's without the wind chill. Is there a wind chill as well, Gary? Because for you guys that don't know, the temperature is one thing, but with the wind chill, it could feel like a lot colder than what the temperature is. So potentially with the wind chill, we're talking about like minus 40 for wherever Gary is. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Blowing snow too sounds miserable, yeah, honestly. 2.5 miles visibility, blowing snow, overcast 2,000, minus 31, 35, 299 or 7. Blowing snow 2 SC stratocumulus 6, visibility variable. That's crazy. Raf says it's minus 31 in my cruise altitude. Yeah, see, that's savage. Same. So guys, it's minus 31 on the skin of the aircraft, the total air temperature, and that's pretty much what Gary's dealing with at home on the ground right now. Oh my god. Well, when you put it that way, Raf, that's insane. Oh my goodness. Hopefully it's just going to be for these couple days and it's going to go away.
Southwest 1450, check your altimeter, the Vegas altimeter 3020.
3020 for 1450 on the altimeter, 1450.
Sprinkling 78, the wind bounce from the final approach, fix, maintain 5,000 to establish on the localizer, cleared out, that's from the 26 left approach.
Feels like minus 46, so there we go, that's what I was talking about. Minus 46 with the wind chill for Gary. Dude, that is no joke. That is like, in that kind of weather, 30 seconds and you get frostbites. Meanwhile, at KMCO in Orlando, 13 degrees. Oh my god. Actually, 13 is kind of cold for Orlando, no? You guys, man, you guys complaining about not having snow and stuff.
Hey, Unicom Delta 962, thanks for the work, see you.
4,000, Santa Barbara altimeter
Crazy.
3016.
Hopefully on Sunday it's supposed to warm up again. Well, I say warm up, like it'll go to like minus 6 or whatever it normally is.
EVM2 Lima Whiskey, pilot discretion, maintain 4,000, Santa Barbara altimeter 3016, November 2 Lima Whiskey.
More like thaw out, exactly.
LA Center 815 Hotel, would like to cancel flight following.
November 5 Hotel Alpha, stop departure exchange approved.
Exchange approved, 815 Hotel, thanks for the help.
Sure.
LA Center Southwest 1450, holding short 1 right, ready for departure.
Southwest 1450, runway 1 right.
Halfway to 30, let's go.
Wind 1403.
1 right, quick takeoff, Southwest 1450.
It's been an hour and 17 minutes on the flight time.
3, descend via the Hollywood 1.
I wonder where James is in his flight, James Lojano. He's probably on the descent towards New York soon. I think he was still 2 hours away, he was saying.
Center, Southwest 127.
Oh yeah, those wind gusts in New York aren't kidding around tonight either. Gusting 35 or whatever it was.
Crossway 26
JFK.
right, runway 1 right, line up and wait, full length.
Cross 26 right, 1 right, clear to line up and wait. 127.
Statui, check out the simple chat. I think it was in simple chat where Raf posted something from Flight Radar. It was like this red dot on Flight Radar, and it says, it literally says, no, this is not the Chinese weather balloon. It's hilarious.
4,000 now, the Santa Barbara
That was
altimeter
hilarious.
is at 3016. Expect visual running 25.
Descend maintain 4,000, extension rate 25 descend November. November 2 for Lima Whiskey.
LA Center, thanks for all your help tonight. Have a good night, Southwest 281.
Southwest 281, thanks for flight delay. We'll see you again.
We'll see ya.
LA Center, good day. Southwest 1329, passing 10,600 for 13,000.
Southwest 1329, LA Center, radar contact climb via SID for now.
Sorry, cancel again for Southwest 1329.
Southwest 1329, climb and maintain flight level 250.
250 for Southwest 1329.
Southwest 1450, radar contact climb and maintain flight level 350.
Only maintain 350, 1450.
Spirit 788, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, Spirit 788.
American 1025, runway 1 left, clear to land.
Was that for American 1025, the last instruction?
American 1025, looks like you've done the wrong transition here. Your instructions were to descend via runway 1 left transition. No problem now. Descend and maintain 8,000, vector ILS, runway 26 left approach.
8,000 and we're expecting 26 left approach for American 1025.
What happened there? Did something happen? What happened?
Apologies, we kind of follow the original approach that was failed, and I think we got some confusion here.
Yeah, no problem. You can expect the ILS approach from Prima now.
Welcome, American 1025. Sorry about that.
No problem.
This control is really nice.
Los Angeles Center, good evening. Spirit Wings 1349, just coming into your airspace. Flight level 310.
Spirit Wings 1349, LA Center, Scott 7222.
Yeah, Ralph, exactly.
7222 in the box, Spirit Wings 1349.
He's a good sport.
Lufthansa 546, frequency change approved. Delta 526, frequency change approved.
FedEx 315 checking in, currently passing 8,500.
Spirit Wings 1349, radar contact over Burgle, descend via the Ironman 2 arrival, the Los Angeles Point Magoo altimeters at 3018.
Was that descent clearance for Spirit Wings 1349? Apologies.
Yeah, it was. The descend via the arrival.
We'll descend by the Ironman 2 for Spirit Wings 1349, thanks.
LA Center, Southwest 143 on the ground at Las Vegas, ready to taxi runway 1 right.
Southwest 143, runway 1 right, taxi via Bravo, Delta hold short runway 26 right.
Bravo Delta, hold short of runway 26 right, Southwest 143, thanks.
Thank you, Southwest 127, wind calm, runway 1 right, clear to take off.
1 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 127.
Frontier 224 with you at 3,000.
26 right at Alpha 5 to the ramp.
Crossing 26 right at Alpha 5 to the ramp. Spirit Wings 788, thanks for the help. Frontier 224 with you at 10,000.
Frontier Flight 224, LA Center, Roger, climate KFL 330.
I'm maintaining 230, Frontier 224.
Walker 1039, descend via the correction of the Lindy 1 arrival, the Lindbergh altimeters 3015.
Was that for Walker 1039?
Walker 1039, affirmative.
Okay, what was the arrival again? I had Lucky 1, I thought.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I said Lucky 1. Descend via the Lucky 1 right.
Okay, roger that. Lucky 1 right, Walker.
I may have said Lindy by accident.
Center Spirit Wings 208 with Oscar at Vegas, clearance to Fort Worth.
Spirit Wings 208, roger, stop.
Good evening, LA Center's Qantas Flight 3347 climbing through 4600 for 13,000.
Qantas 3347 Heavy, LA Center, climb and maintain, radar contact, climb and maintain level 320.
Climb maintain 330 for Qantas 3347.
Qantas 3347 Heavy, flight level 320, 32.
Oh, sorry about that, 320.
American 1872 with you, flight level 320.
American 1872. American 1872, LA Center, squawk 7164. PSA 1530, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, PSA 1530.
Southwest 2094, give your best forward speed into descent, please.
10
Southwest
to
2094.
11.7.
American 1390, do not exceed 260 knots for the descent for space.
Fine.
American 1390, do not exceed the 260 knots indicated for spacing, please.
Do not exceed 260 knots for spacing, American 1393.
Alright, around 40 out from TOD, or 60 out.
FedEx 315, LA Center, checking in.
Southwest 127, ready to contact line number 18, Southwest 370.
Up to 370, Southwest 127.
The FedEx calling, say the aircraft call sign.
Top of the
FedEx
set, yeah, getting
315,
close.
checking in, currently passing 10,000.
Almost there.
FedEx 315, LA Center, squawk 3735.
Beautiful day
Make
as
sure your
well.
transponders
Beautiful weather in San Diego.
Roger,
SoCal.
check for transponder is on in squawk 7356.
American 1872, descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival, 26 left transition. Vegas altimeters 3019er.
Let's send me the Rockstar 3s or 26 left, and we've got November.
I appreciate it, thank you.
SoCal Delta 7031, heavy with you.
Top of the synth somewhere over here.
Delta 1731 Heavy, LA Center, squawk 7353.
7353 in the box, thanks, Delta 7231.
$80 miles out for a RAF. Around 45 for me. 50 miles out maybe.
Center Spirit Wings 2700, spot 18 taxi.
Spirit Wings 2700, runway 1 right, full length taxi via Whiskey Delta, cross runway 26 right, with the biggest altimeter is 3019.
Alright, 1 right, full length via Whiskey Delta, cross 26 right, Spirit Wings 2700.
Spirit Wings 208, you on this frequency?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, turn on your transponder when you're moving on the ramp, please. Thank you.
Center Southwest 143, shorter runway 26 right on Delta.
Southwest 143, cross runway 26 right, runway 1 right, full length, light up and wait.
Cross runway 26 right, runway 1 right, full length, Southwest 143.
The altimeter in San Diego is 3017. Just write that down so I don't forget.
The Borrego Valley.
3017.
3 Mike Bravo, Roger 7.
You can plug that in. Armet.
Number 3 Mike Bravo, LA Center, cleared to destination airport.
3027, set
File,
once.
maintain 13,000, squawk 4615.
Okay, clear that file, maintain 13,000, squawk
Twice.
4615, ready for taxi, and 3 Mike Bravo.
That's good for
3
now.
Mike Bravo, Roger, readback corrected.
So we'll just click that button. And
Monitoring
we'll
Tacoma 2.8, limited with
have it
airport
switch
2,
over to the local altimeter as soon as we hit the transition level.
LA Center, November 14.
Yeah, I've heard him before too, Statui. It sounds familiar.
VLR runway 25.
Definitely heard him before on LA Center.
2 Lima Whiskey, Santa Barbara is reporting VFR skies altimeter 3016, cleared visual runway 25 approach.
Clear visual runway 25 approach.
Alright, I'm going to request the center pretty much
November
soon. And now.
2 Lima Whiskey.
American 1025, cleared ILS runway 26 left approach.
Let's see, let's check one more time if we have a 8S in San Diego. Oh, we do 134.8. So before we descend, let's go 134.8.
LA Center, Ponce,
Let's monitor the 8S.
Southwest 143, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
1 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 143.
I guess it doesn't want to come through.
Again? Was that you 3347?
Yeah, that's Qantas 3347. Wondering if we'll be able to step
Okay,
out for 5
no
minutes.
problem. We'll just use the text status then.
Approved. Let me know when you're back.
Roger.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Give it 833, about 6
Information
miles.
Mike.
Supply,
280 at 4 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, scattered 20,000, broken 25,000, 14, 9, 30, 15. So altimeter 30, 15. We'll fix that.
Even in LA, Southwest 2218, information Oscar at Las Vegas.
How did it go from 3027 to 3015? What is chat giving me?
Speaking 1349, contact SoCal, approach 124.5.
Well, information Mike. Visual approach and use. Departing runway 17, landing and departing runway 17, okay.
I'm not sure if you guys, but Southwest 2218, we're at the ground at Las Vegas, Oscar, looking for for.
Yep, I heard you.
Oh, now it's 3015, so pressure is coming down, I guess, because when I scrolled up, it was 3027 maybe.
Yeah,
I
no worries.
saw it
I
wrong.
appreciate it. I have a bad
TDBA says, yo, hi, hello. So 3015.
Los Angeles, good day. Jet speed 616, flight over 370, inbound Ave and all VOR.
Sorry, did you get the call sign, who is it?
Jet speed, Echo, Juliet, Mike, 616.
Jet speed 7, sorry, jet speed 616, LA Center, spot 7106.
7106, jet speed 616.
Southwest 2094, contact SoCal, approach 124.5, check in with your speed.
Let's do this quick.
1245, Southwest 2094.
So
Actually,
310,
just remain district.
200 and 10,000 feet.
American 1393, reduce your speed to 250, please, if you have.
Okay,
266.42.
50, American 1393.
Alaska 3475, this is going to be the Lucky 1 arrival. The Lindbergh altimeter is 3015.
Descend by the Lucky 1 arrival, 3015, Alaska 3475.
American
All right,
1025,
let's get us
runway 26 left, cleared to
descent
land, wind
going.
calm.
Okay, to land runway 26 for
240
1025.
initially.
Spirit
Go
2700,
altitude,
runway 1 right, clear for takeoff, wind
intervention.
calm.
We need just a minute
And
for
we'll keep the
spare
seatbelt signs off for now. We'll go terrain
2700,
radar.
takeoff, clearance, hold short, runway 1
Terrain
right.
radar. So I didn't even need to ask for descent. He gave it to me. Beautiful.
Spare wings 2700.
266
Southwest 143,
at
contact climate
42.
control 360.
258 at 27.
Southwest 1450, Salt Lake is all fine, frequency change approved.
2280 for 1450 tonight.
254 at
Southwest
13.
137, frequency change approved.
Over the dark side, Southwest 127.
Over the dark side.
Bye-bye, American 1832, expect Atlas running 26 left approach.
Expect 26 left, American 1872.
Delta 1731, descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival, 26 left transition, Vegas altimeter 3019er.
Correct, descend via Rockstar 3, 26 left transition, Delta 1731 Heavy.
Exit Mike, exit.
Beautiful.
Sorry, what's this call sign? Echo and Juliet Mike 616 LA Center, maintains level 370 radar contact.
Maintain 370. Yes,
So yeah, 240 for
Delta
Momar.
331, are you with me?
Hey, firm Delta 331.
We'll just
Delta
descend
331
by
LA Center,
VNAV
Roger.
path.
Squawk 7244.
7244, Delta 331.
Spare wings 208, spot 16, taxi.
Southwest 1217, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, Lindbergh altimeter is 3015.
There's Raphael.
Descend via the Lucky 1 arrival and altimeter 3015, Southwest 1217.
Hey, baby, let's get it. Happy Friday, guys.
Delta.
Let's get it.
26 right.
Whiskey Delta cross 26 right, spare wings 208.
And we'll go auto brakes
Touch your
too.
aircraft on at Vegas, the altimeter there, 3019, check in with ATC Oscar, please, when you can. Southwest 143, radar contact climb, maintain flow 360.
We'll arm the spoilers, and if we need them, we'll bring them out. But hopefully,
Delta 1025,
we won't extend it and forget this time, like yesterday. But yesterday's approach, to be fair, I was ready for
American 1025,
the RNAV 19er approach into Jackson Hole from Toku transition, so I expected to do kind of like this. But instead he brought me to relay, and he brought me straight in for a vector to the intercept the ILS. Like that was as spicy as it could get for coming into Jackson Hole in terms of trying to slow down. Like Statui was saying, you got to be slow and stable by like 15,000 or you're not going to be able to slow down on that glide path very easily.
But I can hear you fine.
Okay, stand by.
Spirit wings 2700, ready to go.
The same time, let's go.
Runway 1 right, clear for takeoff, winds call.
1 right, clear for takeoff, Spirit wings 2700.
Spirit wings 208, runway 1 right.
They always do that with multiple planes at Jackson Hole. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I guess because they need to, like you said, go in and out one at a time, right? You got to cancel IFR on the ground. Near the start of the localizer, yeah, that's so spicy, man. For a 737, for like a citation or whatever, no problem. But 7.3, sheesh.
That Jubilee Whiskey, you can cross runway 15 left, 15 right to the.
Southwest 2218, requesting pushback to Charlie at Las Vegas.
Southwest 2218, push to
I'm
Charlie.
gonna go vertical speed and go a little bit faster.
Yep, we got out here and push cruise on Charlie, Southwest 2218.
Southwest 2094, contact SoCal 124.5, check in with your speed. Thanks, Danny.
1245, peace and love, Southwest 2094.
Peace and love.
American 1393, contact SoCal 124.5, check in with your speed restriction, please.
Alright, let's go back to V now.
American 1393, contact SoCal 124.5.
124.5, American 1393, good night.
Check in with your speed there, sir, please. Cabin 2033, right contact cross cloud at maintain 11,000, Palm Springs, all.
The biggest operation is at 319. And occasional E175 from Delta, roger that.
Center, hello, American 1860, flight level 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they have A320s there. I definitely have seen the American 319s at Jackson Hole.
Yeah, cross cloud at maintain 11,000.
And what's the VNAV doing? We're getting
1860, LA Center Squawk 7314.
7314, American 1860.
Let's go flight level change.
KJAC 833, we're back. We had flight radio issue.
No problem. Cross cloud at midday 11,000, please.
Cross cloud at 11,000 for KJAC 833.
Southwest 1329, descend via the Rounders 2 arrival, the Las Vegas altimeter 3019er, climb for 1 left.
Rounders 2 arrival, runway 1.
Okay, we can do Mach 0.78.
Spirit wings 2700, 4.3 climb via 93.
Spirit wings 2700, LA Center radar contact, climb and make it level 370.
Climb maintain 370, Spirit wings 2700.
Los Angeles Center, vacating runway 26 left, request taxi to the gate.
We'll keep it at 0.77.
Spirit wings 208, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 right, Spirit wings 208.
Oh, you meant the big boy 7.5 from New York. Oh, they have 7.5s coming into Jackson Hole? Holy moly.
Crossing 26 right, then Bravo and Charlie for 1025.
Al Baker, welcome.
American 1872 at Freedom Clear Dallas, 26 left approach.
For number clear Dallas, 26 left approach for American 1872.
Southwest 1329, descend via Rounders 2 arrival, 1 left transition, Vegas altimeter 3019er.
You already gave us that, but okay. Rounders 2 arrival, runway 1 left for Southwest 1329.
Circuit 1860, descend via Hollywood 1 arrival, the Los Angeles, the Ontario altimeter 3013.
Send via the Hollywood 1 arrival,
All right.
American 1860.
Back to where we should be, around Momo.
LA Center, good evening, CJX 615 level 370, departing Vicky on the...
Watch out for weather balloons, says Al. Yeah, we were talking about that, Al. Happy Friday, man. Sync our heading bugs for when we do the turn. And we're going to go 19. Keep it coming.
CJX 61 LA Center, Squawk 7235.
7235, CJX 61.
LA Center, Delta 1082, passing 9,000 out of
Interesting
Burbank
how VNAV path does not want us to descend.
782 LA Center, climb maintain level 350.
Climb maintain 350, Delta 1082.
Searching 208, LA Center, radar contact 5 via SID.
5 via SID, square wings 208.
Walker 1039, contact SoCal approach 124.5.
24.5, Walker 1039, see ya.
I'm gonna beat Simple with a 600 FPM. Oh my god, you savages!
Los Angeles Center, November 240.
I'm gonna beat minus 500. I'm gonna beat minus 500. If I don't beat minus 500, I'm gonna make a funny video about it and post it on the channel. Actually, I'm gonna make a little blooper.
7102 in the box, 242 Bravo.
Echo Juliet Mike 616, descend via Tandy. Actually,
Don't have a big target to beat. Don't have a. The bar is not set very high, thankfully today, following last evening's shenanigans. Alright, after this 190, between 190 and 230, so we're good. And then the next restriction is between 14 to 12,000. Roger.
Echo Juliet Mike 616, cross Burma at maintain 14,000. John Wayne, altimeter 3014.
Burma 14,000.
Let's see, has VNAV come to its senses yet? No, still thinks we're above. Weird. Weird. Or maybe we are above. We just trying to be safe with the altitude because it's a straight in. Every time it's a straight in, I'm careful to give myself enough time to try to not have another situation like last night where you're trying to slow down on short final and coming in with so much energy, hot and heavy. Trying to avoid that here. So 1 to 12,000 after Durst.
Good evening, LA Center, Delta 1204 is with you at 13,000 on the Delta 5 departure.
Alright, we're going to keep that up for terrain. So for 4 miles and then we'll go down to 12,000.
United 1923, LA Center, are you on this frequency?
It's kind of turbulent. I'm going to go with seatbelt signs on.
United 1923, LA Center. November 3 Mike Bravo, contact SoCal 124.5.
24.5, okay, next Bravo.
FedEx 315, requesting step away for about 5 minutes.
So we'll go down to 12,000.
I don't even see. Qantas 3347, descend via Actually, Qantas 3347, excuse me, welcome back.
Oh, now we're above VNAV
I was wondering, well, one second, I gotta regather myself.
No worries. Try the clock. KJAC 61, descend via the Ghost 1.
Alright, here we go.
At the offensive altimeter 3015.
3015, via the Ghost
set once, twice, and
Alaska 3475, contact SoCal
3 times. Check.
Alaska 3475, contact SoCal 124.5.
LA Center, contact.
Was that for me? Sorry. 124.5 for Alaska 3475, thank you.
November 0 Sierra Bravo Red.
Center 2 Golf Romeo with request.
Fairway 613, fly heading 290 to Stephanie 25 left localizer.
290 to intercept the localizer, Spirit Wing 613.
And approach, good evening, Alaska 3475 descending out of 16,000 via the Lucky One with information mic.
Alaska 3475, SoCal approach at Lindy, cleared RNAV or localizer, 127 approach.
At Lindy, cleared, we'll take the RNAV 27 approach for Alaska 3475, thank you. Beautiful, so we got the approach already and we're good to go. RNAV 75. Or, sorry, RNAV 27.
Wing 13, 4 miles from Honda. Maintain 3,600 till established. Cleared ILS from 25 left approach.
VNAV is telling us we're a little bit low, but I'm going to keep it coming. Let's go flight level change.
Wing 613, cleared ILS from 25 left approach.
Cleared on the ILS, 25 left, Spirit Wing 6.
You want to be at 270 by Trixie.
Circle departure AVX
So we'll slow it down.
Airborne 3,000, 5,000.
Well, we'll keep coming down as well. The next restriction is 8,700. I knew SCT did something weird like that. I guess they only cover the LA area if the separate SAN app is online, but if not, they just expand to all of SoCal. Yeah, that makes sense. San Diego basically lightens the load off SoCal approach.
Jet 417,
San Diego approach.
You're clear to enter the San Diego Blast Bravo airspace. Enter right downwind for runway 27.
Winner, right downwind for 27, clear to the Bravo. Whisper 17, thanks.
Delta 2378, contact LA Center 135.55.
45,
8,700 or higher is the next
105
one.
Heavy, contact LA Center 135.55.
135.55, AVX 105.
Spirit Wing 613, contact LA Tower 120.95.
Tower 12095, Spirit Wing 613.
Approach November 377, Mike. Are we cleared into the Bravo as well?
Spirit Wing 1349, turn right heading 220 and set the 24 right localizer. Or I'm sorry, the 25 left localizer.
Give us the heading one more time, Spirit Wing 1349.
Spirit Wing 1349, fly heading 220 and set the 25 left localizer.
Right turn
Alright,
heading 220.
next one is 8,700.
1349.
How are we looking for
Approach November
VNAV?
377, Mike.
Still high, interesting.
November 377, Mike. You're clear to enter the San Diego Bravo airspace. Enter right downwind for runway 27.
Roger, we'll enter right downwind 27 and we're cleared into the Bravo 377, Mike.
SoCal, good evening, American 739, 2.1, climbing 5,000.
American 739, SoCal approach. Radar contact. Climb maintain 17,000.
Up to 17,000, American 739.
Alright, seatbelt signs are
SoCal
on.
approach, Southwest 1217 with you, flight level 180, descending via the Lucky 1 to San Diego.
Southwest 1217, SoCal approach. At Lindy, cleared RNAV or localizer, runway 27 approach.
Beautiful. Raf got his clearance as well for the approach.
Runway 27 approach, Southwest 1217.
System 422, clear 27.
And also with you. It's the two.
November
Caught that with
4742,
you from
contact
Raf.
underground 123.9er.
What's your name? What's this 422?
Spirit Wings 1349, 5 miles from Honda, maintain 3,600 till established, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
Maintain 3,600 till established, cleared ILS 25 left approach, Spirit Wings 1349.
Spirit Wings 1349, contact LA Tower 120.95.
Tower 0.95, Spirit Wings 1349, great day.
Taxi at 326, northwest side of the field, ready for taxi.
That's what I hear in my head every time somebody says with you. Reminds me of church. Yeah,
runway 1.
Spirit with you or Lord is with
right,
you. Also with
the,
you.
Alpha.
That's hilarious.
16 shows the Alpha, taxi at 326.
Southwest 2090.
I did go to a Catholic high school.
Descending across Mermo 1, 4,000.
8,000 or above by
SoCal
Barrett.
approach. Expect the ILS, runway 20 right approach.
Let's keep it
downwind up to
8,700.
3014.
3014 ILS.
So 87, let's respect that restriction by Hesker. We'll level off for a sec.
Southwest 2094,
And we'll
contact
slow
LA
it down
Tower
to
120.95.
250.
120.95, Southwest 2094, good night.
SoCal departure, helicopter 10, Mike Whiskey. Good evening, on the ground, General Aviation ramp, Lindbergh Airfield, ready for departure from present
Private
position.
school? No, not private. Over here, Catholic schools are not private. They're still public.
3585, good night, American 739.
So we got public schools and Catholic schools and private
Mike
schools.
Whiskey,
It's like
SoCal
3
approach.
types.
Wind 2804, departure from present position will be at your own risk. Report airborne to
8,700.
frequency.
And then down to 8,000 now.
Departure from present position at own risk, report airborne, 8 Mike Whiskey.
November 732, Golf Romeo.
Yeah, that's how Canada is. I'm not sure how it is in the States.
Golf Romeo, thanks for your help.
We're going to level off at 8,000 or higher for terrain.
Yeah, 324, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
8,000.
I'll bring it down to 230.
Jet 326 holding short 16 right.
Jet 326, wind 260 at 6, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
So far, smooth descent.
16 right, clear for takeoff, expect Jet 326.
Is that only Ontario? That's a good question.
Hotel approach.
Gary, do you guys have Catholic schools in Quebec?
Sending to
I'm not too sure, Statui. I know Ontario's like that for sure. In the States, they're not allowed to use public money on a religious school mostly. Oh, interesting. So I thought States was the same way. That's good to know.
What's like visual, runway 24 right, Delta 331 heavy.
And Walker 1039.
Down to 6,100 now.
280 at 4, runway 27 for the land.
Clear to land, 7 Walker 1039.
Oh, baby.
Please.
We want to be at 6,000 exactly for lucky. And since we're cleared for the approach, I guess at Lindy we'll just go like this. We'll clear that disc on.
American 1393, contact LA Tower 120.95.
120.95, American 1393.
And then exactly 6,000 for lucky. Keep it coming.
United 324 heavy, climb maintain 13,000.
Climb maintain 13,000, United 324.
$5,000 or higher at Lindy, and then 4,000 for the initial fix.
SoCal departure, helicopter 108 Mike Whiskey, airborne out of Lindbergh, passing 500 feet, climbing 2,500 feet, assigned heading 290.
Spicy.
November 180 Mike Whiskey, radar contact, proceed northbound, maintain VFR.
Proceed northbound, maintain VFR. Mike
Slow it
Whiskey.
down to 20.
Expect Jet 326, 4,000.
We'll go
Jet 326, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Flight
Climb maintain
level
13,000, expect Jet 326.
almost at lucky. I mean, almost past lucky. Let's go slowly. Flight level change.
Phaser 22, SoCal approach.
Phaser 22, how will you
5,000
go
or
around
above.
transitioning the Bravo and the jet aircraft from south to north over LA?
Phaser 22, expect to remain outside the Bravo.
Did you catch your Bravo clearance today for Phaser 22?
Jet 326 at
Field is
Harris.
somewhere over there.
Clear direct Harris, and at Harris resume the Harris 4 departure.
Proceed direct Harris at Harris, resume the departure.
2 miles out from Lindy. Now we need to go down to 4,000 after Lindy. For the RNAV, spicy approach. Let's go 180. Keep it coming.
SoCal departure, Cessna 79 Tango Papa with you off 25 left, turning south on the shoreline.
Number 7,
Speed check, flaps 1.
Tango Papa, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain appropriate VFR altitudes, proceed on course.
Cover that, appropriate VFR altitude and on course, 79 Tango Papa.
United 324, heavy contact, LA Center 135.55.
135.55, United 324, thank you.
Alright, here we go.
Jet 326, contact LA Center 135.55.
135.55, good day, expect Jet 326.
One more notch of flaps.
SoCal approach Phaser 22, just confirm the kill strut is able to be flown by turbojet aircraft.
Phaser 22, I'm sorry, you were blocked. Say again.
Phaser 22, just to confirm the kill strut is available
There you
for
go. Approach
turbojet
mode
aircraft
activate.
roughing anything on the sectional
Check.
prohibiting.
LNAV, final approach course for the RNAV Yankee is armed. Altitude
And
hold,
approach,
glide path armed.
Mike is
Beautiful.
turning right base on 27 at San Diego.
Here comes the path.
November 377 Mike, SoCal approach, runway 27 clear to land.
Clear to land 27, 377 Mike.
SoCal approach, hello, American 1860, passing flight
Is that
level
the field?
210, descending via the Hollywood 1 arrival, we have Juliet.
Whisper Jet 417, stand downwind, I'll call your base.
Yeah, I'm sending downwind, you'll call base.
Let's go gear down.
American 1860 SoCal approach, at Seaview, cleared ILS, runway 25 left approach.
That's CVU ILS 25 left, American 1860.
Hi, Matthew.
What's up, Nick?
JP 6160, give me this 140 south.
Jet speed 616, descend maintain 5,000.
5,000.
Ground frequencies in.
Alaska 3475.
Sea brakes are definitely armed.
280 at 4, runway 27 clear to land.
27 clear to land, Alaska 3475, thank you.
November 377 Mike, exit right when able, contact Limburg ground 123.9er.
Alright, we'll exit right here and contact ground 377 Mike.
Whisper Jet 417, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles westbound, Alaska 737, 2,400 descending, report and say.
Traffic in sight, Whisper Jet 417.
Whisper Jet 417, follow that traffic, cleared, runway 27 clear to land, number 2.
We'll follow the traffic, clear to land 27, Whisper Jet 417.
Okay, Mr. Approach altitude
Center, hello.
2500
Banana 6180 on the ground in Whitman.
is set. And we're clear to land.
November 63810 SoCal approach.
63180, we're about
Final approach speed is 132. Let's bring that in.
Bracket at 4,500.
November 63180, just advise ready to taxi.
Ready to taxi 180.
Okay, gear down, 3 greens, no red.
63180,
Flaps,
30
30 indicated, auto brakes 2, speed brakes armed.
63180, thank you.
No speed brakes. Gear down, gear down, and engine start switch is continuous. Cabin advised. Lights on. Enjoy these beautiful sights. Wait, let me start the replay.
Localizer 127 approach.
Replay. And we're gonna vacate on the left. Where are we gonna vacate? Terminal 2. We'll go Terminal 2 West. Terminal 2 West.
SoCal approach phase 2 short, runway 38.
Look at this, guys. Ho, 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 ho. All right. Brakes up.
We're not flight following. We're just going to be VFR southbound.
Now, what's your aircraft type?
We're an F-22 Slant Lima.
Phaser 22.
My throttles?
46. You said you did want flight following?
Negative, sir. No flight
Chair
following.
up.
The VFR southbound departure.
Autopilot
Phaser
off.
22, wind 2870 at 6. Left downward departure approved.
All right,
runway
let's go.
32, clear for takeoff.
Departure approved, runway 32, clear for takeoff, ATC.
Minimums.
Runway side landing.
Crest departure as well.
Phaser 23, hold short, runway 32, number 2 in the sequence.
Let's just beat minus 500.
Jet speed 616, airport.
Speed's looking all right.
17 miles, report when you have it in sight.
We do have it already. Yeah, jet speed 616.
Jet speed 616, cleared visual approach, runway 20 right.
Yeah, the visual 20 right.
100.
Looking good.
Southwest 1217, wind 2804, runway 27
Check.
land.
Close.
Later land 27,
Hold.
Southwest 1217.
Hold the attitude. Here we go. This is more like it, baby.
Alaska 3475, exit left when able, contact
Spoilers.
ground 123.9.
Left when able, contact ground 123.9, Alaska 3475, thank you. Spoilers, reverse green.
Maintain 2600.
Decel.
Well, was that for Delta 331?
Affirmative.
All right,
Delta
welcome down to San
331
Diego.
heavy, maintain 2600.
That's what I'm talking about.
2600 Delta 331.
Hour and 58, just under 2 minutes, just under 2 hours. I got you here.
Whisper 417 going.
And let's go over the ground. Oh, someone's going around.
WestJet 417, roger. Enter a right downwind for runway 27.
Center right downwind 27, WestJet 17.
Alright, let's stop it here. That's more like it, guys. And let's watch this LatinVFR up close and personal. Welcome to San Diego. What an approach. What a landing. I told you guys it was that freaking flight controls thing.
Phaser 22, frequency change approved. Phaser 22. Phaser 23, wind.
Alright, let's go over to ground. And ground, good evening, Alaska 3475, clear of 27 at Bravo 8. Request any gate at Terminal 2 West.
Alaska 3475, lumber ground, taxi to parking via Bravo.
Taxi to parking via Bravo, Alaska 3475, thank you. Here we go. We'll go flaps coming up. Clean it up. Don't want Statui saying that we don't have our lights on. Or we have our lights on. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Where is it? Oh my god. This is so freaking hard.
97 Golf, contact SoCal departure 124.5.
I can't believe I'm having so much difficulty with the landing light switch. There we go. And strobes. Strobes for Statui. There you go, Statui. Alright, there we go. Can we get the butter stickers in chat? Oh, we already did. Okay. So we had hour 58, and we had 2 hours and 3 minutes on the block time. Guys, this scenery really looks great. I'm looking forward to showing it to you guys. But I do have to hit the lav really quick. Alright, so I think it's safe to say we beat minus 500. What did we get? I honestly wasn't even focused because as soon as I landed, I heard the radio call from that approach, so I had to focus on that. What was the landing rate? So we're taxiing via Bravo. Terminal 27 West. Let's go to West, Raf. Closer to the Wata. Scott says, what do I need to beat? Oh yeah, guys, when you're close, we got 160, Gary. We'll take it. We'll take a nice 160. It's a nice picture perfect landing. We'll take it on center line. And let's just take this gate over here, actually. Now I can put away the PMDG 737, feeling good about it, and we'll go back to the Phoenix. So I'm at gate 42, guys. Happy Friday. What a stream. What a flight. That approach was extremely hectic. That's why I wasn't really looking at chat much, because I was just... Every time, like I said, you're doing a straight-in approach, you got to make sure that your energy management is managed, for lack of a better word. Stop it here. And I did install the GSX profile. I completely forgot to ask for the GSX person to give us the assistance at the ground, at the gate here. Here we go. Let's go. Did I start the APU or no? I didn't. Start the APU. We'll turn the beacons off because we're about to turn them off. The engines, I mean. We'll wait for the AP to spool off and then we can turn it off. 2 hours and 5 minutes on the block. So guys, let me know when you're close. He says passing Lucky, Scott. Oh, you guys are still kind of ways away. Gary says, no problem sleeping for you tonight after that landing. Yeah, no problem at all. I was just overcomplicating it for myself. Just needed to flare a little bit harder, that's all. And a little bit sooner. Alright, do we have APU? Stabilizing. Let's go APU bleed. And APU on the bus. And engine number 2 can come off. Engine number 1 can come off.
Mexico 523 with flight plan.
Every time I hear Aero Mexico, I just straight think of Statui automatically.
We are ready to copy.
With his Spanish accent he does. Aero Mexico 624.
Mexico 523.
Alright. Welcome, guys.
To Depot Stilla International Airport, due to departure, Sensa transition, then is filed. Climb via SID, expect level 350, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.5, squawk 7325.
The damper, fuel pumps. Good.
Squawk 73. Oh.
Final 15 miles, roger that, Scott. So next time I need to remember to ask for our gate, because every time I install the...
clear runway 27.
Oh, we missed Raf's landing.
Southwest 1217.
Darn it.
Where are you parking?
Terminal 2 West.
We'll go to Terminal 2 West, Southwest 1217.
Southwest 1217.
Raf, I didn't know you're before Scott. I thought it was Scott and then Raf. My bad. I missed your landing, man. But the gates and everything look to be working pretty good.
The ground yard frequency.
Oh, look at that parking too.
Band 417. Where do you find a park?
I'd like to go over to take a
Raf got minus 214. That's good. Okay, we'll do this. So yeah, I went ahead and installed the what do you call it, the .ini file for GSX for this profile. Well, someone's going around. So I could have technically...
Parking via Bravo.
Parking via Bravo, Southwest 1217.
I could have technically selected our parking gate, so next time when we do it, can someone remind me please? Because I've never done it, so I always forget. But now that I have the proper GSX profile installed from Flightsim.to and everything, and it's in my exclusion list for GSX airports, there's Raf. Welcome to San Diego, Raf. I guess we're all waiting for Scott's landing, so look at that beautiful San Diego background, downtown skyline in the background. And this LatinVFR scenery was about $22 Canadian, I would say. So I definitely recommend it. It's very good on performance. It's nice and smooth, and we'll go through it and have a look. It looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna wait for Scott, and then I absolutely have to go to the lav, or I'm gonna bust the bladder. Raf, I'm at gate 42, I believe it's called.
Say again, please, to Mexico 523.
Mexico 523, pushback is at your discretion, call for taxi.
Here we come. When ready for taxi.
42.
Whiskey Sierra Papa 417, taxi signature via Bravo.
So yeah, next time we'll definitely, hopefully remember to select our gate, because I'm really curious how GSX will look when we actually have the full ground services at the gate waiting for us, with the guy telling us to come and everything properly. But here comes Scott. Let's get it, Scott. No pressure.
And Ground Westport 417, do you want to seal to the 737 over here to our west?
Sierra Papa 417, yeah, you can give way to the Southwest 737.
Roger, we'll hold here. Let's switch your 417.
Ooh, that was butter.
Did you say you wanted to go to Terminal 2?
Yes, I was just waiting for the airplane in front of me to go, but I'll go past them.
Yeah, Southwest 1217, you could just go past them.
Scott, that was a butter.
Roger that, Southwest 1217.
That was a butter. Great landing, Scott. Where did my jetway go, though? Always does this. Let's go FRA actions, set, request jetway. Will it come back? Come back. Come on, jetway, come back. Please. There we go. LatinVFR coming through. Oh, they're doing the Michael Jackson slider slide.
Delta 1150, Limburg taxi to Park via Bravo.
Taxi via Bravo, thank you.
Alright. Aircraft looking nice and good. we can go ahead and turn off the APU. Do we have ground power? Let's get ground power. Let's get ground power. PMDG, FS actions, ground services, ground power request. Let that connect. Alright, ground power is available, so we can turn off the APU. Beautiful. And all the switches, window heats, pitot heat. Forgot that one, and we'll come here. Turn off our aiders. Complete cold and dark.
Cleared across 27 Bravo 6.
Cleared across 27 Bravo 6.
Alright, I think we're cold and dark. So if I turn off ground power, it should pretty much... There you go. Cold and dark. Back at it. San Diego, beautiful flight. Let's see where the boys are. I'm gonna bring down the sound real quick. Alright, welcome Raphael, welcome Mr. Okay, while Scott comes through, I'm gonna go ahead. Scott, are you planning on parking right here, bro? I'm just gonna go to the lav real quick. So just like yesterday, we're gonna leave it this time for Scott Park Cam. We'll call it the Scott Park Cam. Say that 10 times. Here we go. Alright, I'll be right back, guys.
Ready to taxi Mexico 523.
Air Mexico 523, Limber ground, you with me? Air Mexico 523, Limber ground, you with me?
We are ready to taxi Air Mexico 523.
Air Mexico 523, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 3015.
Taxi via to runway 27, 301, Air Mexico 523.
All right, back with you. And look at that. Just like that, safe and sound from Jackson Hole, all three of us back to San Diego. Back at it again at San Diego. Let's take a nice screenshotters. We'll go snip. All right. Save that as KJAC, or we'll call it KSAN arrival. Let's do a couple screenshots. Oh yeah, that looks good. Guys, look at that. Oh baby, with San Diego, downtown San Diego in the background like that. Happy Friday. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright, let's get a couple more angles. Let's get one from top. Oh, I like that. I like that. And can we get a 10 out of 10, please, for all our parking jobs today? That was straight butter crew tonight. Made up for last night. I mean, look at Raf's parking. That's like 9.8 out of 10. What did Scott? Scott's parking in the air. Scott's doing a wheelie. Let's see my parking. Oh, okay, what is that? That's a 9.9 out of 10. We'll take it. And I want to take a screenshot from this side. Actually, we'll go from the terminal. Can we go from the terminal? This particular west terminal doesn't look like it's modeled. Alright, whatever, we'll go from here. That looks like a cool screenshot with Raphael in the background like that.
Air Mexico 523 tower is offline. Change over to 124.5. Have a nice flight.
66 passengers rewarded. Okay. Save that. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, guys, look at that with the water in the back. Oh, with the port and the marina in the background like that. Look at that. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Goosebump alert. Hold up. Let the stuff go away so I can do a nice screenshot here. Boom, screenshot. Good flight, Scott. Great flight. Thanks for joining me as always, friends. One second. What I want to play.
Radio check.
5x5.
Thank you.
Alright, let me save that screenshot. Gorgeous. You streaming this weekend, bro? I'm free all weekend. Maybe Sundays, Ralph, but if I'm like 50-50, so either Sunday or Monday. I'm going to take tomorrow off. Probably go out somewhere. Oh yeah, guys, let me... Gary says, good job and thanks for flying tonight. Simple Takeoff, Ralph and Scott. Thank you so much, Gary. Thanks for watching, but we're not done yet. We're going to check out this airport real quick. San Diego, guys, I was last in San Diego in 2004. 2004, and it looked so good. This is exactly what I remember. And all these little stuff you see, like the marina and the boats and stuff, I believe this is all part of the LatinVFR scenery. Look at this.
Standard 1 limber ground. Roger, your clearance is on. Request standby.
Look how gorgeous that looks.
Thank you. Would you please send it as a PDF?
LatinVFR.
Standard 1, confirm you want PVC for your clearance?
Yes, please.
You got the solar panel installations here. Well, let me check out our landing rate real quick. So 160, and we'll check out Sim Toolkit Pro 161. Successful flight, beautiful stream. Ooh, someone just rotated. Aeromexico's out of here. So we got runway 27 right after the 1,000 footer. The captain markers right on center line. We'll take it. That's exactly how I wanted to redeem myself. Oh, baby. Back to the butter crew we go. Alright, I'm going to get off VATSIM so I don't forget it for the replay. Raf, Scott, happy Friday, brothers. Thank you so much, man. Hour and 44 in the flight time. Raf, I got hour 58, I think. Maybe you came a little bit quicker. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. Alright, let's check out this airport a little bit, guys. So this is Terminal 2 West. Again, I think one of my favorite parts of this scenery is the marina. It just looks so good. Let's start from downtown San Diego for a sec. Happy Friday! Woo! Gorgeous. I almost forgot to put my replay on, and I put it on minimums and almost stalled by accident. Oh my god, that's the thing about the 7.3 RAF. It's all manual hydraulic controlled. You can't let it go like the stick with the sidewalk with the A320, and it just holds itself 1G. We got the rail yard over here. We got the beautiful bridge. Oh, I love San Diego. I love the infrastructure. We got, we're the home of the Padres, San Diego Padres. What else we got? Definitely would love to visit San Diego again. And there's another airport right there across, I guess, for smaller aircraft. Do the touch and goes. So the marina is definitely part of the scenery. Wow, the stadium looks really good in the sim. It does, right? But check out this marina. I like these boats and everything. I think it looks great. Okay, let's check out the airport, shall we? So we have the solar panels modeled. Terminal 2 West was not modeled, where I am. Let me see. Trying to see if any part of this building is modeled. Not really. Interesting. This part's on. Oh, this part's modeled. Here we go. This part's modeled. You got the nice shiny floors. I almost feel like this scenery just it needs another couple updates. Like you need to put some people in here. That would be nice. It looks deserted. But the scenery itself is gorgeous from the outside, though. I really like it. It really made all the difference with flying into San Diego for me in the sim now. Absolutely glad I bought it. Again, thanks to all your wonderful donos and support. I absolutely couldn't do it without you guys. Really appreciate all the support we've been getting on the channel. Thank you guys, and happy Friday again. Let's keep going. This is the little entrance area. I gotta say, I thought more of the insides would be modeled, but it wasn't in the highest of tiers in terms of price. It was just $20, so I would still recommend it for the price. It absolutely adds a lot of spiciness to San Diego. Sure, deboard both. We got the United Cargo area. We got the trucks. So many little things going on in this airport. So many little bits and pieces. Anything modeled here? No. So only that main terminal, I guess, was modeled. But they've made up for that by adding so many things outside, like the marina, this little area right here. This is all part of the scenery, I believe. Look at that. Got the tennis court. Got the little California style shingles in that little house area here, whatever this is. Oh, it's the Coast Guard. Beautiful. So you got the Coast Guard stuff modeled as well. Fly USCG. That's cool. What else we got? More boats parked up, more marina action. Wait, was that a sunken ship? What the? Guys, there's a sunken ship here. What the hell? Interesting. Cars. They don't look as crisp as Vertical Sim or Indie builds. That's for sure. Palm trees looking gorgeous. Typical San Diego styles. Oh my god, look at that. This is a screenshot. This is a screenshot. Screenshot. Snip. Save that. And again, I'm going to post all this to Discord right after the stream. Beautiful. Can't get enough of this water area. So good. At this point, I don't think these are part of the scenery. So this is outside the airport environment, I think. But let's check out this side of the field as well. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on over here. This is probably part of the scenery as well. We got the Caliber collision. I guess the auto collisions. So this probably not part of the scenery, I'm guessing. It's hard to know. But I doubt my default Microsoft Flight Simulator would have those ad signs, so this must be part of the scenery. We got the Port of San Diego. We got the administrative building, I guess, for the Port of San Diego over here. San Diego has a strong Navy presence. And good to go. What's this? Not sure what this building is. So yeah, it just looks like that one building is the only one modeled. Let's check out the ATC tower. I doubt it'll be modeled at this point. But maybe in subsequent updates. I mean, all these Microsoft Flight Simulator sceneries do receive pretty regular updates. Not sure if it's the same case with Explain 12 sceneries. But yeah, I doubt this is modeled. Yeah, nothing. That's a little disappointing. But again, 20 bucks, I would still buy this because there was not a. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I didn't see any other. I didn't see other options available necessarily for a San Diego scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And LatinVFR was one of the most reputable developers in terms of the name, right? So I went with it, and I would still recommend it. I think for $20, it's way better than the default scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll take it. Look at that. They added the football field here for the Mariners. The Marines, rather. Mariners. We got the Marines, what is that, a Bulldog? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So it's looking quite like a patriotic kind of airport for sure, because you got the Army stuff here and the Navy stuff. They've modeled all that. Yeah, there's just so much going on. So many little boat yards and parking lots and different little fields and stuff, little structures. God, I love this sim. Simple takeoffs. And if you guys didn't know already, Simple Takeoffs, the name that I came up with, it's a play on words for the sim, like because we're doing simulation. Not sure if anybody ever thought of that. Just to let you know. This is looking like a nice, beautiful parking lot area. So I think with the story with this scenery is more like not so much the depth of it, but the breadth of it. So it's how much of a wide area of coverage it has in the sim, but where it does cover it doesn't cover to a great amount of detail, but it covers a whole big area. It's added a lot to the San Diego area. So check it out, guys, if you're interested. LatinVFR. We'll obviously need to save some for next time as well. Now we have a beautiful place to depart out of and into again. I love San Diego. It's one of my favorite cities in the States, so had to go with the scenery. There's the airport, or the highway that runs along, I guess. Alright, beautiful. Let's go to the airplane and let's set it up for a replay, and then we'll get out of here. Happy Friday. Happy redemption landing stream. And we're all cold and dark. Let's go. Battery. Imagine it's like, alright, let's start this flight now. We'll go PMDG, setup, load, final, approach, execute. We'll arm our speed brakes and we'll go lights. Gary says, I'll remember this one as the Putin stream. Ooh, Gary, you just had to put that back in my mind now. I had totally forgotten about it. I was planning on going to get Putin right now, but honestly, it's too cold out. Let's see the METAR one more time. METAR YYZ. I'm probably not going to do it. But thank you for making me hungry again, Mr. Gary. He says, oops. Minus 20, so it's gotten 3 degrees even colder. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no poutine for me tonight. Minus 20 degrees. Hell no. Staying right here with the space heater flowing. Alright, flaps are set. Everything's good from the outside. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me quickly thank you guys for being in chat. Happy Friday to every single one of you. Mr. Brendan Barry, Mr. Gary, Scott with a $5 tip saying haha.
Chatted $5.
Thank you so much, brother. That's another cute super sticker. It says ha ha ha. It's like a pear-shaped little green boy, green body, pear dancing. Love it. Scott, thank you so much. Beautiful flight. Thank you so much for joining me as usual. Thanks for the $5 tip, Mr. Scott. Appreciate you. Captain James A. Lejano, I hope he landed safe and sound in New York. Somebody track James Lejano on Flight Radar Philippine. I forgot what flight it was. Philippine. I'm sure he said the number. Philippine 126. I hope he landed safe and sound despite all the gusting winds in JFK. Actually, let me also do the ticker while I remember right now. Thank you again, Scott. I'll add that right now so I don't forget. I always forget. We'll go Scott 5. Thank you again, sir. Press OK. Alright, good. Norfolk International and Mr. Rafael Pereira himself. Thank you so much, brother, for joining me. Statui, I don't know if you're still here, but shout out Statui. And what else we got? Oh, Gary coming in with the $2 super sticker as well with that. GG, he says good game. Thank you so much, Gary, with the $2 Canadian super sticker. I'll add Gary as well. You guys are absolutely awesome. KAK Gary with $2. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Please don't freeze. Try not to freeze tonight. Stay warm, Gary. Please stay warm. I think I got everybody. Al Baker. How can I forget Mr. Al Baker joining us from Hollywood, Florida as well. Thank you so much to everybody. Smash that like button on your way out, guys, if you haven't already. And again, if you're watching this after the fact and it's not live, your like button helps us just as much. Don't forget it. Again, one more time, Mr. Scott, Mr. Gary, shout out to you guys. Thanks so much for the donos. Happy Friday, guys. Let's roll the replay and get out of here. Enjoy this butter.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living
Let's get it.
together in seemingly perfect harmony until
All right, enjoy these replays and have a great weekend, guys. Simple Takeoffs is out. We'll see ya.
Fire burn, a thirst